Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting back to Bridgerton. This is season 3, episode 5. The relationship that I feel like I wanted since like episode 1 is apparently finally happening. So let's see. I'm sure it'll be perfectly smooth and there'll be no issues with Penelope and Colin, right?
Well, I think the right emotion to be having right now is happiness for our couple and not hesitancy, Mr. Mason Quinn. But there are a lot of things on the horizon that they're going to have to discuss. So,
yeah, I'm just excited for what kind of fun, scandalous, whatever vibes they're going to throw at us in this one. I'm ready. Let's go! Dearest, gentle Rita.
Dearest reader,
Close.
What do I do now?
this author likes it most when there is a surprise.
oh,
Yeah! There we go!
you know, back in season 2, I warned of the friend zone and its low percentage of working out. Oh, I couldn't have been more wrong here, right, Mason Quinn?
They both found a way to break through.
Well, he had never been friend zoned. He friend zoned her.
Well, but he kind of put himself in the friend zone.
Never.
Oh, look at that.
It
POV.
is said that surprise is one part secrecy and
I
one
love it.
part speed.
Oh, getting the heartbeat in there.
I'm sitting on my...
Oh, here we go!
Oh, the big reveal
Oh.
to everyone.
Came with great speed indeed.
Oh, I love the way they're doing this.
Mama!
Anybody's else heart racing? He's going to tell the family.
I thought she was gonna faint for a moment there.
Bravo! Bravo!
You'll be my sister. I am delighted for you both.
Thank you, Lady Bridgerton.
Mama knew.
Well, she knows all.
I cannot believe you should be married before I'm old enough to go to one tavern with you.
I'm sorry about that, brother.
Oh,
You have to mend
dude,
those
what
fences.
is Colin going to do if he finds out she's a lady?
Run and give her a hug. Come on.
Lady
Come
Dub.
on.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Oh.
it's not.
Well, she's not gonna forget.
Dude, guys, Colin, what's he going to do if he finds
Everything's
out?
going to be okay. I mean, in the end.
Quite serious. For how long has this been going on?
It's very new. I'm just as surprised as you are.
For how long have you had feelings for him?
Oh, forever.
Oh, forever.
Since season 1.
Do not answer that. I do not want to know. You cannot marry him.
Eloise,
Well,
come on now.
Come on now. You're being irrational.
But you are Whistledown.
He does not know. Please, Louise, please do not tell him.
Colin is not like Lord Debling. He will not be gone for years at a time. He will find out. And until he knows the real you,
Oh.
he cannot possibly love you.
Oh, whoa. Just take it easy.
Oak was hoping for a hug. Ha!
Just let him hear it from me. I just need a little time to find the right moment, but I will tell him. You have my word.
Oh. Maybe we don't need to give her your word.
No, why does he need to know?
Well, honesty it's a good thing in a marriage, Mason Quinn.
What happened?
She's upset, understandably.
Will be well. I'm sure of it.
Regardless of,
Regardless.
it is surely a wonderful time for the happy couple.
And now I will be retiring as Lady Whistledown.
My job here is done.
I mean, when Colin finds out how much cash she's raking in.
Wow.
Well,
I think he's okay with
yeah,
that.
I don't think money is a concern.
That's a lot of text in that,
These two.
They were exactly
Believe-
what each other needed.
I believe their relationship is called Friends with Benefits.
I don't think it started as that, but I think more will develop. Yeah, you don't do this with
Besides-
friends with benefits. Kisses on the back of the neck. That's not a friends with benefits type thing.
There's levels.
Yeah.
There's levels.
There's levels. It gets awkward.
And last night, an announcement came with great speed indeed.
Must you continue reading aloud, Mr. Dankworth?
It's our guys.
If we use our minds to read.
It may come as a surprise to all that Mr. Bridgerton's rumoured assistance in helping Miss Featherington find a husband has instead led to the two of them finding each other.
Give that to me.
Nice. That's how she wanted her mom to find out.
Sweet
Love it.
revenge for Penelope.
Was this one you had a hand in?
I certainly did not, but I am rather pleased by it. Who needs fresh air when there is fresh gossip? Oh, good grief.
Oh!
I let my guard down for 1 week, and then my sparkler refuses the lemonade for my Marquis.
Sparkler.
She will compare me to a sour fruit, or find some impudent quotation to ridicule me in front of my peerage.
Well, you're about to find out.
Miss Francesca Bridgerton is also making the most of the season. Her eye seems to be no longer on the Marquis Samadani and instead on John Sterling, Earl of Kilmartin.
Who?
Is that all?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, she was ready for the worst.
Yeah. Seems Lady Whistledown has lost her edge.
Oh,
That smile.
The queen's happy. All right. The queen's happy.
Crisis averted.
Hey, all right.
Door. Two
doors.
Two
Pontiac
door.
I
Fiero.
hope you're thinking pure thoughts.
This guy? Never.
And soon to be mother of my child.
Oh, we got Tudor back.
We got.
I'm eager to tell the family. So much so that I could shout, for all of Mayfair to hear!
We got a baby Fiero on the way.
Oh, he had them crazy eyes going for a minute there.
Oh, look at that. We got 4 horses with this carriage. Do you think it's necessary to have 4 horses?
4 horsepower.
I could get used to such long journeys if every return was like this, I know.
Benedict had to get his clothes on.
Brother, you must tell them. Colin is engaged to Penelope Featherington.
Hyacinth may be the most excited of us all.
Look at Tudor.
Well, what wonderful news.
Of course.
Of course.
He's shocked.
It seems we brothers have much to catch up on indeed.
Let's see.
I leave you two alone.
Oh, he was going to make his big announcement.
Yep.
Necessary.
Oh, we got big news to share with Mama.
Anthony was upstaged by the news.
Wow, maybe he just didn't want to upstage his brother.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Do you know she in fact met my brother first? Which leaves me thinking that our entire friendship must have been a ruse to get to him all along.
It's a good thing your friendship is long over then.
Cressida's going to be like, just let it go.
It is rather shocking, but I've had a shock of my own. My parents have told me this morning that they are in the process of arranging a marriage proposal.
Damn it.
From Lord Greer.
Lord Greer? Is he not on death's doorstep?
Sadly, no. Though ripe in years, he has assured my father he is the picture of health.
Oh, no.
Have another one of these situations.
If I do have to marry a man who could be my great-grandfather,
Oh,
I
great-grandfather.
can at least use his money to shop and queen over society, like Lady Danbury. Those splendid balls and flirt shamelessly with widowers.
Oh, they're making us feel real bad for Cressida, aren't they?
A little bit. These two got to think of some kind of plan.
Well, it puts things in perspective for Eloise, I think. Cressida's about to have her whole life changed, and she's just upset at Penelope.
Explain.
Explain!
Assertive looks necessary. Well, come now, you must admit it's all rather sudden. What was sudden was my last betrothal. So I cannot blame either of you if you're prone to think me foolish. My feelings for Penelope are not a thunderbolt from the sky. I have known her a very long time, and perhaps I have always felt something for her. My only foolishness this time was not realizing it soon.
Ah, well, there we go.
Have you said these words to her? The final part, the betrothal, it did all happen rather swiftly.
Ah, it's swift because you... Are you going to duel with your own brother?
You are marrying her, and for all the right reasons, it seems. That's all that matters. But tell her,
Very well. Perhaps I shall go and see Penelope now.
First, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, some brotherly support. Good. Good for Colin. Good for Tudor.
What is Anthony going to do?
Now they're going to talk about him.
Yeah, now they'll have the talk between themselves.
Well, what is she all up about?
Oh, Lady F, it's okay.
She's marrying into a great family? What's the issue?
Well, it's because she didn't have anything to do with it, probably.
Or is she afraid of being left alone?
Mama.
She thought Penelope would always be there for her whole life?
Dude, I think you got it clocked. Wow.
This
Quinn
is how I
stinks
hear
on
my daughter's
Bridgerton?
engagement.
Unheard of.
Oh, didn't tell her.
You hide out in your room all day, and you let me read about it and whistle down.
I did not much feel like announcing the happy news to you.
Happy? Is that what you think this is?
What else could it be? I am to be married.
Lord Dabbling, what a reasonable match. You've thrown that away to play out what? A fancy on the neighbour boy, who happens to be the most desired man of the season.
I do not think it's unreasonable. Colin cares for me.
Yeah,
Has
Mom.
he told you that he loves you?
Not in those exact words.
Penelope.
Oh, he's on his way over.
You know, could you just...
Remember how the Bridgertons treated us like dogs when Marina's scheme was uncovered? And now you've been out till all hours of the night with no chaperone, and then you traipse in this morning with news of an engagement to the very same Bridgerton boy, using Lord knows what wiles to entrap him.
Wiles.
Excuse me.
Mr. Bridgerton.
Oh, here he is.
Bridgerton, what an unexpected delight.
I will not be staying long. But since we are all speaking so freely...
That was not meant to be doing it.
I am still speaking.
Oh, tell her! Tell her!
I proposed to her out of love, nothing less.
Love?
And were you not so narrowly concerned over your own standing, you might see that Penelope is the most eligible amongst you.
Oh, tell
In the
her!
future, I advise you not to sully our Bridgerton
Sully.
name
Oh!
by suggesting otherwise.
Our Bridgerton name.
Tell her!
Mama!
That's the speech we've been waiting for. Can we get one, Mason Quinn? Suck it, Ma Featherington!
Well, now she's
Dude,
got
she's now, it's
Oh, Colin with the
never,
speech of the...
she's against love. Because she's never been in love, but...
she wants a good match.
This is to be our home.
It looks lovely.
I know it does not look like much now,
is
but
she
It
gonna
doesn't look like much.
Is she gonna tell him now?
She's gonna have to.
Oh no, she's in
are you
love.
concerned that we should not be here alone?
She loves it.
And I thought, well, since we are to be married...
No,
She can't believe it. It's all
you do not
happening.
realize how much that meant to me.
There we go.
Fuck yeah!
Somebody stood up for
Somebody
Penelope.
stood up for her.
Hey!
I will always stand up for you
Huh.
because I love you.
Hey!
There it is.
Are you sure?
Everything
That
I said to your mother is true, and you should see it. You are the cleverest.
Oh, she is certainly clever.
Oh, he's telling her everything.
You make me feel seen in ways I've never felt seen before.
especially during our friendship.
And then there's the way your hair.
Whoa.
Oh,
Who are these moves?
boy. Here you go.
What are you doing, Colin?
Where's Mason Quinn's spray bottle, ladies and gentlemen?
She's got something to say.
Your lips parted just so. The softness of your skin. Are the parts I've been dreaming about.
All right,
Easy,
you two.
Colin. Easy.
Well, I mean, they're going to
they're
be
in
married,
love.
so, you know,
It's just weird. She's like our long lost cousin or sister or something.
It's not weird. It's natural part
we
of
were
life.
rooting for her, and it's like
natural part of life.
He said it's a well, thanks, Dad. Oh, it's a very natural thing here.
What do you want me to say?
When two people love each other.
It is.
I mean, is there anybody else who feels kind of the way I do, where you're like, you've been pulling for Penelope this whole time, and you're like, that's kind of like my sister or my cousin? Where it's like you're attached to the character.
I think you might have lost him at cousin.
Well,
wasn't expecting that, ladies and gentlemen, but here we are, and let's be happy for the couple. Diamond Dave, you need that vest to compliment.
I'm sure
That's the same shirt you got on.
No,
though.
it's darker.
I thought it was just going to be like a breakaway.
His is
suit that
darker.
He's got.
Oh, look at that starter chest rug.
Oh, he's been leaning up. You see he's on the last buckle of that belt.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good.
He's going to have to put some new holes in
I'm
that
sure
one.
back in that time, it's like, hey, there's 2 size belts here. One,
The old Bridgerton treasure trail going on. Oh, that was a big thing back in the day. Look at her reaction. Just drops them. Oh, we got Colin Bridgerton ass, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
It's just like watching a Van Damme movie.
You know what's funny is we had Tudor's ass in the first one.
Yeah,
Now we got
yeah, we
Colin
did.
here. Didn't we get?
Have we seen
Benedict?
Benedict's butt?
I think we have. I could be wrong.
It's apparently a way of passage or a rite of passage for the Bridgerton fellas.
I mean, fine backsides on all the Bridgertons, ladies and gentlemen.
Did they really give sound design?
It just feels very awkward.
Mason Quinn is so uncomfortable right now.
So awkward right now.
I love it. You're so. Well, may I? That's a proper way to ask. May I?
I thought they were giving sound design to the gentle touches.
Why is the scene so long?
Mason Quinn is just. Well, there's your McLovin moment.
I don't even know what to put in here for the editor.
I'm just more amused at this moment of how uncomfortable it's making you.
Anthony, we cannot.
Why not?
Because Newton's watching.
Newton.
We've all been there, folks.
Some.
You've never been
Some
there
of
where a
us.
dog's watching you awkwardly.
Not everybody owns a dog, Dave.
Yeah, not everyone.
We've all
Just
been
stats.
there.
Noted I was right.
It can be awkward at times, folks. You got a dog just staring at you.
It's not the appropriate time to tell the family. Not with the betrothal and Francesca's courtship with Lord Kilmartin. Your mother has her hands full. We can keep our secret a little longer.
Uh-oh.
Is this the only reason you wish to delay our news? You are happy, I hope.
Very happy. I'm very busy.
What is Tudor
Plan
wearing?
the best betrothal party ever thrown before they nominate someone else as Viscountess.
Tudor.
Jonathan crushes it.
He's the best.
I have been playing since I was 5 years old, even though my fingers were too small to reach all of the keys. My sister Daphne had just begun.
Look at Mama.
Daffers.
Anthony once hid my piano stools for a whole week so I would not wake him so early. I believe it was the reason he moved to a bachelor's
What's
apartment.
that look for?
Would you be nauseated by the idea of marriage yourself?
No,
Lots of weddings, folks.
I wish to be married. Very much, in fact. I just hope my husband will not hide my piano stool from me.
Well, there you go.
Dream of it.
Oh, I would not dream of it, he said. Well, that's awfully confident of you there, sir.
That's
Awfully
very
presumptive.
Oh, Eloise.
Everybody's in high spirits, except, well, her and Cressida, which...
Have cook make extra cinnamon biscuits, Gregory's favorite.
Of course, Mom.
That is all for now, Mrs. Wilson. Thank you.
Oh, Eloise is going to get some advice from Kate, maybe?
Well, hopefully she can let it out. I think she just needs to have a good talk with somebody.
Like Penelope is Lady Whistledown?
I have been needing a respite from planning our hospitality.
You seem to be quite good at it.
Oh, I am. I'd still much rather be out riding somewhere. Do not tell your mother.
What vexes you?
Is your mind on Penelope?
I'm not entirely surprised she kept a secret from me. This is not the first time she has done so. And once again, I am left to face the fact that everyone eventually pairs off, while I too would rather be out riding. Metaphorically speaking, I do not much like horses.
What about Theo?
Metaphorically
Family is
speaking.
everything.
Family.
That's why you must talk to Colin. Tell him how you are feeling.
She can't. Well,
There is no better feeling than the truth.
Sounds like something Mason Quinn would say.
It's true.
Could just have a little communication, folks. You know what? Like I said, I'll give you credit when it's due.
Mom.
I think she's worried about being left alone.
As if it is a misdeed to protect this family's place in society.
There's nothing wrong with that, Mom.
And how was I to know that it was a love match between them? It is certainly uncommon, not just for Penelope.
Well, maybe if you paid attention to her a little bit.
I'm certain she will understand. You were only trying to protect her. Perhaps you should tell her as much.
Mom, share feelings?
The Bridgertons wouldn't hurt at this moment. I told him you weren't here. That solicitor poking into Jack Featherington.
Oh.
He wants to see you again.
Well, we're a Bridgerton family now, so you can back on up.
Well, she still needs the heir.
I know you're more experienced.
There is nothing that compares to this.
Not even the women in Paris. Will you let me read more of your writing? Promise me you would.
That is true.
Let me read some of yours.
Speaking of writing, the old look in the mirror. Promise to your sister.
There's something I must tell you.
Well, now's a good time. He's in a relaxed mode because of... Oops!
Damn, that must be the servants, no doubt. Bring in my personal
Dude, Colin's
effects.
gonna feel really hurt.
Yeah.
And lied to. Ah, our queen.
Take a seat and enjoy this momentous day with me.
never
What
good.
is it that we are celebrating? The demise of Lady Whistledown.
She's lost her edge.
Do you smell that? It reeks of weakness. She antagonizes no one. She makes no attempt to gloat about my sparkler's turn toward the mediocre.
Mediocre.
Now is the time to strike. What is your plan, Your Majesty?
Brimley!
My royal messengers are marching through the streets as we speak. Oh, Lady Danbury, we are going to have so much fun.
God, can you imagine us with the queen all day? We'd just be
look at that,
gaslighting all day.
Look at that pinky
You got
out.
it, queen. Let's do it.
You can do it all.
That sounds like a mighty fine idea, but what if we tweak something here? You know, it just can't be 100%.
Did you hear what they said about you?
Lady
the pinky
Queen.
out for you.
Queen, this line right here.
We should get some proper tea here for the season finale.
You're in charge of it.
Yep.
All right. You heard it here first, folks.
My proclamation.
Oh, boy.
What is it?
A ball?
Dearest members of my most esteemed Tom, I hereby declare
that whoever brings legitimate evidence of Lady Whistledown's identity to the palace shall receive a £5,000 reward.
Well, there's two people who know.
Queen Charlotte.
finally the woman will get the consequences she deserves.
See? Oh, he's going to be upset.
You will not try, will you?
I'm certain I will not have to. Someone else will surely root her out.
It's our seamstress and Eloise, the only two people that know.
Oh, what did you wish to tell me?
Nothing.
How is she going to get out of
It's not
this?
important now.
It's not important now, apparently.
It's of the utmost importance.
I like how her left eye did like that little stutter.
Oh, boy.
How is she getting out of that? There's got to be a plan for her to get out of that. Otherwise, I don't think that relationship's going to last.
Could she maybe write as Lady Whistledown saying
breakup?
She's going to leave town?
I don't know how much more Colin needs to make it more obvious that he does not want
Everything will
Lady
be
Dove.
okay in the end. I just wonder if Eloise is going to tell him
before
Penelope has a chance.
For not telling you sooner about my feelings for Penelope.
Oh, in fact, I think I shall stand.
Eloise.
It is strange enough to have one's brother speaking about feelings for one's friend, but you have known we're at odds, and still you went behind my back.
I know, and I am deeply sorry, but I love her, Elle, in more ways than I can even express.
Perhaps better you do not try.
He was deeply sorry.
You were inseparable. I remember the day the Featheringtons moved in across the square. From that day on, it was Penelope this and Penelope that, and Penelope and I are going to read Don Quixote, and we are going to be knights.
I was devastated to learn we were not allowed to take fencing lessons.
Chasing windmills.
Penelope is going to be your sister. There was once a time that would have been your greatest dream.
She's never told him the reason.
And I know it would mean a great deal to Penelope too. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a gift for you.
Talk about bad timing.
I know you despise Lady
5,000
Whistledown.
How much is 5,000 pounds? What is it? What are we at? 1815 now?
We are delighted by your intentions towards our daughter, Lord Greer.
I assure you, should we marry,
Oh God! Come on.
as my wife, Miss Cowper, will reflect me, None of this fashionable dress. Sombre clothing is best.
Somber?
And we do not flit about town engaged in gossip within the ton. We shall attend no more than one ball per month, and only if the hosts are of strong moral character.
Oh, no.
Her tender eyes and ears will never be exposed to such filth.
Filth?
Oh, my God.
It's like she's going to prison.
Do you not agree, Cressida?
No, Mom.
All right. Who are the eligible bachelors for Cressida to get out of this?
I do still expect babies. I so love children. I would be happy with 4 or 5.
Excuse me?
Of course.
Oh, that's her ticket out of there.
That's her.
She gets $5,000. She can bail and go to America.
You suggest to look in a registry for someone named Lady Whistledown.
Well, obviously not that exactly. She must have a first name.
That is how you think Lady Whistledown will be discovered.
She shall not be discovered. She's too good at hiding herself.
These
I gotta look
two.
for her first name.
These two.
How did you secure Mr. Bridgerton? Did you find a spell in one of your books?
Girls, you shall not abuse your sister in this household.
That's my job.
The excitement of dual pregnancies and a surprise engagement, we've all quite forgotten ourselves. But as head of this household, I will remind us, Featherington support one another.
Oh, we...
You're right, I have been unkind. But it stops now. And thankfully, we have your engagement party coming up to allow us our fresh start, which Penelope and I shall attend alone. It will
What?
give you two time to deliberate on how best to amend your behavior towards your sister.
Look at Mom putting all the heat on them.
She's up to something. Yeah, that face right there. I don't trust her.
With Lady Featherington racing to attach herself to the Bridgertons and the Queen back on her fruitless hunt for Lady Whistledown. But this
fruitless hunt.
secret is one that cannot be rushed.
Forks go to the left, while knives and spoons go to the right.
He's learned so quickly. He gets his quick mind from his mother. Do you not think, Will?
Our young lord.
He's busy.
How are your ledgers?
Still emptier than they should be.
You must take some time off this week.
Cannot just...
You can. And I insist you do. Your ledgers will not miss you, but your family will.
Got to get used to that new life, Will. I know it's tough.
Do you, though? Yeah.
I mean, it is relatable.
I
the times
sympathize.
are different, but him being buried in work, it's
Yeah,
relatable.
now all of a sudden he's supposed to just turn that off.
You just turn it off.
Look at this.
You asked me. I didn't ask you.
Wasn't my war.
You've truly outdone yourself, sister. Look at the place.
Thank you. You all look dashing.
Not as much as Gregory. Brother, wherever did you get such a fine hat?
Hey, his arm is doing better.
Ah, welcome. Miss Hyacinth. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Lord Kent.
Do not take interest in her. I have a new bow and arrow. Would you like to see it?
Gregory's going to be like, the two of us can rule this place together in a few years. It's all going to be ours. Gregory and Lord Kent.
Well, decorations are somewhat more drab than I remember, if they're not.
Drab.
The lavender dress looks lovely on Penelope. Bride-to-be.
And here is my son to be.
She's so full of it.
I deeply regret my earlier comments. Let us put it in the past. Tonight, we celebrate our collective future.
Collective.
If that is your intent, then it shall be mine to honor it.
Oh, I must tell your mother how much I love what she has done with the decoration.
It's drab. Are the drinks nearby? Hopefully it's just lemonade.
Eloise mentioned that Miss Calvert invited herself. I was not sure I could say no, considering
It's all right.
I rather relish her presence so that she can watch you in your triumph.
That's one way. That's
And
one
your
way.
triumph, which is me.
And all she had to do to get him to marry her was be herself.
She is an extraordinary young woman.
Oh, Lady D's face changed real quick.
I didn't realize that you were coming tonight.
We you were coming tonight.
Promenading the other day.
A happy coincidence.
Indeed.
Oh!
To the happy couple.
She is not digging it. Hit the bricks, bruv.
I've been thinking on ways to circumvent his proposal. Will you help me?
Of course, just excuse me.
Elle is just staring daggers at her.
Either my brother is the most understanding person ever born, or you have not yet told him.
I am waiting for the right time.
It does not concern only you.
Uh-oh.
With the Queen's reward, it is bound to come out. And when it does, Colin will know I kept it from him as well. If it proves too difficult for you to reveal the truth, I will be merciful and reveal it to him myself.
Ooh.
Eloise the
Until
Merciful.
midnight.
Oh,
shit.
On the night of her engagement party? That's fucking cold.
Well, we can't drag these things out, Oak.
Wow.
Just rip the Band-Aid off right away. I'd do it now.
You
She's
would,
watching the clock.
Captain Mission focused.
I mean,
There's
fuck.
the clock.
What if something happens and she's not able to do it by midnight? You got to do it now.
Lady Arnold, please allow me to introduce you to my sister, Lady Bridgerton.
Delighted to make your acquaintance. It seems you host a hell of a party.
A hell of a party.
Such language.
I like her. Well, she likes her already. She doesn't have to act all proper.
May I present my brother, Viscount Bridgerton?
I've heard nothing but highest praise for you, my lord.
So you've not been
Here we
speaking
go.
with my family.
You must tell them the amusing story you were telling me the other day about the boots.
Ah, yes.
He's so nervous.
He does seem pretty nervous.
Oh, he's got an audience.
There was mud. A great deal of mud on them.
Shall we get some refreshment?
Getting to see a little bit more of his character now.
Yeah.
He's got some social anxieties.
Doesn't like being put on the spot.
They are rather similar.
Yes. Do you not think that Francesca could, in fact, use someone to bring her out of her shell? And given that the Queen is opposed?
Oh, so much so it may have inspired her whistle-down reward today.
Perhaps you should take the direct approach. I know it is unlike you to cajole your children,
You mock me.
as you rightly mocked me all last season.
Oh, last
Mock
season.
Fuck me, brother!
Oh,
let's see what kind of bullshit we're going to spew here.
Duty of a hostess, I'm afraid.
Well understood.
Good evening, everyone. If you will allow me a few words.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Well, he's going to announce his engagement and it'll all be fine.
Why do they keep showing so much Cressida?
It was my atrocious riding that led me to meet Miss Featherington.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm so grateful to be here with her tonight. I look forward to our life together.
Oh, fully.
Congratulations.
I hope Eloise pumps the brakes a little bit. Let Penelope tell him when the time is right.
Well, don't forget, Cressida.
Congratulations to you both. Here is to truly,
Truly knowing each other.
Oh,
before the
Wow.
clock runs out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And a reminder.
Yep.
The clock of life, of course. Ticks for us all. To your good health.
Nice save.
Wow, fucking awkward.
I should like to add how proud I
Oh,
am
no.
of my lovely daughter, Penelope, to the match of the season and to the Featherington Bridgerton family.
And charades in the drawing room.
Charades. Whoa. God, they are showing a lot of Cressida.
Well, Cressida knows it's her ticket out.
Oh, boy.
I mean, given Cressida's position, I cannot blame her one bit.
The person who guesses correctly shall take the next turn. We shall continue swapping around the room until the intellectual genius of the group reveals him or herself.
Penelope, it is her night after all.
Oh.
Is this where it's going to happen? Like Eloise
Or
draws up?
Cressida, I think, will here, maybe.
Oh, shit.
My whole is a product of spring.
A product of spring. Surely a flower of some kind.
Lilies, forget-me-not, lilacs!
No.
Lilacs.
By the company of family, heart's ease, the flower.
Eloise is correct.
Well done. Your turn, then.
Uh-oh.
I'm somebody who gossips.
My first is a contraction for society.
A conundrum.
Clever. Very.
Are these two just going to go back and forth? I wonder what 5,000 British pounds is in today's dollars.
My hole is more talked of than practiced.
A dwelling?
No. Venture for, venture in.
Yeah, because they know each
It's
other so
friendship,
well.
is it not?
Oh, friendship.
Uh-oh. This is...
In the game as well.
There is a history between these two. Perhaps it will finally be settled.
I don't know if you want that right now.
I think Cressida is like picking up the vibes more so than like I'm gonna reveal any truths if she knows them more. Truths.
Yeah, because she would have to go right to the queen, I would think.
Looks like Nikki is about to learn chess.
Well, you know Daisy finally mounted a horse this week. I wish her father were here to see this.
Ooh. Father needs to take the advice.
Ooh.
He's missing out on moments.
Yep.
Very good.
Oh. Okay.
Do you want to hear my plan? To avoid marrying Lord Greer?
Of course.
Here it is.
I'm going to take a flat in Vienna, live my own life with the reward money from identifying Whistledown. Eloise, do you not care that I'm being forced to marry a man thrice my age?
Of course I care.
Can't
and
blame
I would
her.
very much like to shout at your parents if I thought it would make any difference. But as much as I would love to see Whistledown finally exposed, you will never find her.
You do not think I'm clever enough?
Yeah, see, she's been watching the whole time.
Yep.
I could not find her myself.
And you are far more clever than I.
Oh.
I cannot do this right now.
I will find a way to obtain that reward.
Oh.
I still can't blame her.
I should like to share with you three the true story of my muddy boots. A suspicious streak of blood found its way into our home. Finally looked down to discover the phantom was, in fact...
She's in love. Mama caught it.
Now she's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I miss what is right in front of me, and not Miss Francesca. Her, I saw straight away.
Yeah, Mama just knows right by the eyes.
My first is nothing but a name. Second, still more small.
Oh, shit!
Nameless.
Ah, well, yes.
Something Lady
I
Whistledown will not
keep
be for
looking
much
at that
longer.
clock in the background.
Oh, Colin brought it up.
Yep. Well, he doesn't like her either. Not at all.
Well, I think she's
Who would pursue a matter as trivial as Lady Whistledown's identity? It all feels vulgar.
I would argue Whistledown's the vulgar one.
Oh, shit.
And they're all going to start talking about Whistledown.
Unmasked, it will spell ruin for her family.
Certainly any hope of marriage.
Oh.
Scandalous!
Right from the groom.
Excuse me.
Oh, your little midnight ultimatum. See what you've done? You fucked the whole party, Eloise.
Well, she has her reasons.
We are at our happiest in this moment.
It is a great change, but you and I will make our way with our child, where we have always done with each other.
Is that the nothing's going to change speech when we have kids? Good luck, Anthony.
Well, we'll see. Oh. Yeah, after hearing everyone.
Yeah.
Perhaps she would love to be unmasked. The power, the infamy, freedom to do whatever she wants. Not to mention the money.
Look at Cressida. She's just hearing all this and is like, yes,
And then,
my
of
plan.
course, there is the fact that she would not have to marry.
Oh, yeah, I know. I got it.
That is a good
I got
point.
You got what?
Cressida's going to reveal herself as Lady Whistledown. She'll take the heat off Penelope.
Oh, shit.
And then they can get the reward.
Yeah.
And she's out of there after what she just said about being able to live her life.
Cressida's going to
good
say
job.
it's her.
An hour. Nor I, surely.
Yeah, look at that. That's exactly what she wants.
Dude, I'll give credit where it's due. Holy
let's-
shit, I didn't see that coming.
Well, maybe.
You're right.
Let's-
You're right.
Right when she's
Because
about
she
to say
wouldn't be
something.
able to get married?
Something is bothering you. I can feel
That's
it.
why they put those lines in.
Believe me,
Yep.
I've been shirking my day.
No, don't. Cressida!
Cressida, save the day.
If you do not now share my feelings.
Ollie, I need to tell you something.
Pen.
Eloise?
Eloise, please have a servant fetch a cold towel.
Cressida?
Let's buy some time.
Mother.
All right, that bought time.
We have some news.
It's all happening at once.
She's going to say it. She's going to blurt it out.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay, we got that out of the way.
Oh, they're teasing us. I think you're fucking right, dude.
I keep looking at the counter.
I think you're right. You can tell.
Yeah, see that she's going to
She's
do it.
seeing that this
Step
is the
up.
way out.
Yeah, here we go. Right
I
at
have
the
an
same time.
announcement. It is time that I put an end to the speculation. You would like to know who Lady Whistledown is? You shall know.
Me, Cressida.
Why?
I am she.
Good job, Quinn.
I'll give it to you when it's due. I can't believe you clocked that.
Oh.
I am Lady Whistledown. And you are right. I can do whatever I want.
The Quinn stinks finally kick in, ladies and gentlemen. We're into season 3.
Wait, did Penelope hear it?
cannot breathe.
No, did Penelope hear it?
No, she didn't. She was too.
Oh.
Oh, Cressida.
Your pen.
Little, it's
It's just a faint. Pen will be fine.
Your pen will be fine.
What?
That was genius.
What?
So brilliant.
I don't know what I'm more shocked by. The fact that Cressida pulled that off or the fact that you clocked it, dude.
Dude, that face right there.
This
That's when it
actress
started like clicking
delivered
for
in this
Cressida.
episode.
It was they kept showing her and kept showing her, and I'm like, okay.
Well, and all the dialogue in the background that
I
they kept saying.
Oh, look, I hate grabbing my phone during a.
Fine, look it up.
I gotta know.
Yeah.
So right here, I feel like this was the face where it finally clicked after hearing. Everyone
she
around
could
her
never
talking,
be married and all this
can't do
other stuff.
She will be banned. Whatever was going on,
Yeah,
right?
you folks saw it.
Yeah. So right there, that face was
excited.
I got it. She's like, I got it. This will get me out of here and away from everything.
The light bulb goes off, and Cressida pulled it off. Which, by the way, and I love what they did with Cressida's character, because you remember we had those couple of episodes where at first in season 1, even season 2, we're like, oh, she was kind of like the mean girl type villain, and then they gave us that arc with her where we saw what she was going through. A lot of her, the way she acted was because of family pressure and everything. We started to kind of feel for Cressida a little bit, and it's like, she's put in this situation. She's got to marry a creepy old dude. He wants like 4 or 5 kids. And at this point, you're thinking, well, it's not ideal for Penelope and Colin and everybody else, but if that's what Cressida has to do to get out of this, I can't blame her. And then she's sitting around everybody talking during the charades and all the comments everybody made. And I don't know if you folks at home maybe caught all the comments, because maybe you were cheering the same way we were. Like if you were watching this, somebody like, oh, this is it. This is how she does it. So I would love to hear the comments on that, but not to get sidetracked. And then she sees her way out of it, and she can literally do anything. Brilliant reveal.
No, I absolutely love it, because at first, I know you kept saying, oh, she's going to tell it's Penelope. I don't recall her ever getting information about, because Eloise told nobody about Penelope as being Lady Dub. So in my head, I was just kind of letting it go. But now that we got this, like maybe at some point she would have snooped around, got some details, right? But here was I agree with you, 100% genius of the way they did it. The way this episode started for Cressida, where we were to where we ended, was absolutely phenomenal. A phenomenal journey in this episode. Now the fallout. Who is going to try to turn her in? Is anyone going to believe her? That's what I can't wait to see. Hopefully in the next episode, and doesn't get like pushed a couple of episodes down. I hope it's immediately in the next one. Selfishly,
well, you'd have to think that they're going to continue with something with Penelope waking up, and is she going to admit to Colin, and then maybe Penelope and Colin, for the sake of Cressida's well-being, lets her be Lady Whistledown. I don't know. Role. Look, folks, what I do know is that according to our good friends at the interweb, 5,000 British pounds in 1815 is equivalent to $777,828 US dollars. That is a
lot of money.
Huge sum of money to reveal who she is. And you're right, with Cressida, 5,000 pounds in that time, she can go do whatever the fuck she wants. Yep. She can move, doesn't need dad's money anymore.
No, she can bail.
Look, I think that was brilliant. And I got to be honest, dude, I just to see you, I feel like
finally got one.
I'm proud.
Finally got
I'm proud because
it was a rough start for me in this episode.
I wasn't, but they showed her too much.
Redemption.
Yep, they showed her too much, and I was thinking she was going to turn Penelope in and take the money, almost the same thing. But that wouldn't then. Yes, she has her independence, but she still wouldn't be like ineligible to marry. It would just be, okay, well, we already promised you to this guy, and this guy.
Well, but they were saying she wouldn't be able to marry.
Well, she wouldn't be able to marry. Call shame. And remember, the other guy is like, no scandal, no this, no that. So clearly, he's not going to be interested in Lady Whistledown with his high moral fiber that he.
And again, it fits perfectly. None of because the art is too filthy and the balls are too whatever, and she has to wear drab clothing, preferably gray or brown.
Well, in this line, you paused it on too. She may see herself living finer life than any of us, which is.
Yeah,
right up Cressida's alley.
And because the reason that I got a little bit confused there with Cressida and what she knew or didn't know is because you remember that episode where Eloise thought it was Cressida who said something, but it was actually Cressida's mom who overheard. That's the part that kind of threw me off.
Well, I don't think Cressida knew that it was Cressida. I don't think knows that it's Penelope.
No.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Yeah,
I just wanted to be clear there.
because I was getting confused with the scene before where Eloise confronted Cressida about saying something, but it was actually Cressida's mom that said. I forget what it was. But
Well, it was something about the helping with Penelope. But
Yeah, that's what it was.
Here's the thing, though. The plot thickens, and here's why, gentlemen, dearest viewers. Cressida turns herself in. Right? She isn't necessarily going to get the reward, or is she, by saying, I'm Lady Whistledown? Does she get the reward or not? Even if she doesn't get the reward, she's off the hook to marry this dude.
Still out, yeah.
She's off the hook to marry this dude. However, let's say they do the old, okay, you know what? We're going to put Cressida in lockdown for, a month. And what if new Whistledown papers come out with more modern things that Cressida couldn't have written?
Well, here's to play on that. Here's what's great is this is Penelope's out.
So absolutely, she can just stop writing.
Everything goes as according to what you say. This is her out now. Assuming she wants, I have to assume being with Colin, the money's not an issue now. Life's not really an issue.
Old life behind her.
It can be old life done. Yeah. Hey, Eloise, look, I'm done. She took the hit for me. I promise you, and I'll tell Colin down the road.
Well, because that's the thing. She can still tell Colin, because she does. I think she does still need to tell Colin, because
at some point,
because otherwise she's never going to mend the fences with
Devil
Eloise
on the shoulder now. Does she?
Well, but if Eloise,
Eloise is still gonna.
Now Eloise is in a tough spot, because if if Eloise busts out Cressida, that Cressida's lying, is Cressida then going to be mad at Eloise? And the thing is, Eloise knows that Cressida's situation is dire. Look, and for as much as we gave Cressida a hard time earlier on in the series, I think you can't help but have sympathy for her.
Absolutely.
Especially, look, and we know that during these times, this isn't that unrealistic. I mean, when we watched not Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, even just the age gap between the actors, Alan Rickman and the young lady, we were like, man, that's a big age gap. And people were quick to point out, like, that was not uncommon. Now you have a gentleman that's 3 times her age. And I think I think if you can't sympathize with Cressida like this far in with what they told her, like I think they made it very easy to. But so now, if Eloise were to bust out, you'd say, no, Cressida's lying. Like, is Eloise being a bad friend to Cressida?
Well, no, I think
they've added a lot of layers with this one, folks.
Well, look, I don't think Eloise cares about the public knowing that Penelope is Lady Whistledown. She just wants Penelope to come forward to Colin so that he knows, because remember there was
right. But if Penelope comes out to Colin, look, and then they can
just have it. They can have it within their family,
be private,
and let everybody else think it was Cressida.
But they have to. Then you almost have to explain this is Cressida's reasoning behind doing it.
Oh, exactly.
But ladies and gentlemen,
I think our Bridgerton lads would be fine.
If you haven't caught our previous episodes, and this happens to be the first one you've caught, I have used the phrase peak television before and peak writing when referencing Bridgerton. And this little twist, dearest viewers, is about as good as it gets. I didn't see this one coming, guys. Did not see this one coming.
I love for season 3, probably one of my favorites, just because of how the setup
everything
to get us
worked.
Here. Yeah, it was pretty much the setup to get us to this episode. So one of the better overall episodes of season 3, in my opinion, just because of what they did here with Cressida. And there's more, right? Because there's a lot of other storylines that are going on here too. But again, the fallout now from this, I just can't wait, because I feel like there's a couple ways it can go. I'm just kind of curious which way they are going to go. And if, again, devil on the shoulder, does Penelope really need to tell Colin? I think, again, devil on the shoulder. But in no devil on the shoulder, yes, because Eloise knows, and it'll help Eloise feel more at peace, I guess you could say, if she knows that Colin knows and Colin's okay with it. But I was very interested to see that when Lady Dub got brought up by Colin, how everyone just started like burying Lady Dub
in his family members. Although Benedict
Colin too.
Benedict kind of made a joke.
Comment.
Benedict made a comment to kind of lighten it up a little bit. And Benedict seems like he'd be like, if he found out it was Penelope, he'd be like, "Ooh, it was you."
That was brilliant.
I feel like Benedict is the less judgmental one.
Now Anthony, on the other hand, he might have an issue with
Anthony found out.
Yeah, but Anthony does Anthony really love everything that goes on in the ton? You know, he doesn't agree with everything everybody else does. Kate, I don't think Kate would be bothered by it one bit. You know, look, I think that. I think that at this point it's got to stay tight between family, just because otherwise you really put the screws to Cressida.
Yeah.
And at this point, we all kind of feel for her.
Sometimes brought on by herself, but
I liked the way they had Lord K rebound with Francesca, because it seemed like, okay, he's just of quiet nature, but he's so genuine. So you really like the guy because you know he is all about Francesca. He is just crazy in love with her, right? It's already very clear, but he's not the Viscount. He's not Colin, you know, where these people get put in public situations and they're just the best speakers and the most eloquent, and he's shy and he's reserved, but he's so genuine. And I felt bad when they had him in that situation. You could tell the social anxiety he was having, and he came back and he said, "Look, I have a smaller audience." He told the story in a more intimate setting, and I think you know, Ma Bridgerton knows what's going on all the time, and you could tell that she knew that this is a guy who really loves her daughter. And once again, a Bridgerton child is getting a true love match, and I think that they did a great job of showing that here. And I liked the way she brought up, well, if I get married, I wouldn't want my husband to steal my stool. And he didn't say, well,
didn't miss a beat.
Hopefully not. He just said, I never will. I love that.
Well, and I like how he's obviously 100% comfortable around her. And I'm glad they gave us that moment for his character early on to kind of have that hesitancy of being what I'm considering introvert. There's probably something better verbiage to say, but that's best I can do for right now. So I'm glad they gave us that, because it shows a little bit more into his character, and the way they brought him back to tell the story was perfect, I thought, for those two, which led to Mama to look at Francesca's eyes. And the eyes told the story to Mama that she is 100%
well, I mean, the scene you have it paused on right now, inadvertently. The look that Francesca's giving him, she's all about him. And the thing that I really like about that is that it didn't have to be this big back and forth. Yes, when they met out in the street that one day and he ran off, she was kind of thrown off. But for the most part, you know, Daffers and Duke. It pains me to say Daffers, but everybody watching seems to love it, so I'll go with it. Whatever. You know,
no, there's some on your side. Some just hate that we say Tudor. Some hate that we say Daffers.
You know,
change.
and then with, of course,
Still doing it.
Obviously with Anthony and Kate, there was a lot of back and forth and a lot of this and that. It's been minimal here, and they've just kind of they've allowed them to kind of just be without this, you know, drawn out drama of what's going to happen between the two, and I really like that.
Yeah, I mean, and again, the way the Queen Charlotte reacted to this, I thought was very interesting too, because she was talking about how, has Lady Whistledown lost her edge? She's not,
Weakness,
she didn't write anything about me. She sees a weakness. And, the viewer, we know what's going on with Lady Whistledown, but, it's almost like Queen Charlotte and Lady Danbury here thinking like, again, weakness, or is she winding things down? Or
well, not Lady Danbury. The Queen here was explaining that she's sensing weakness out of Lady Dub for not basically tearing her apart, like she was saying.
Yeah, because she had the match that didn't go well with her sparkle of the season. So I found that interesting. And of course, any moments we get with the Queen and Lady Danbury are, of course, always great. But this is a little bit different side of the Queen, putting up the reward and everything and being excited about the weakness, because they've been kind of having this sparring back and forth.
Well, she just wants to end it her way now, because there was a long time here where the Queen probably felt like this is never going to end. How can I put an end to this? And then the jousting, right? She enjoyed the joust. I feel like it was a roller coaster.
Yes.
And now that she senses weakness, let's just stomp it out.
Time to move in for the kill.
I guess the thing is, it's one of those things where you don't know what you got, and you don't know what you got until it's gone. And I feel like, okay, if the Queen finds out who Whistledown is, you don't get the thrill, the dopamine hit of getting those dirt sheets every week.
I mean,
like, do you really,
what does she do now?
Do you really want her gone? You think somebody's going to step up and write those papers after a while? You're just going to be like, oh man, you remember when we had the dirt sheets and it was talking
the good old
about
days.
everybody? I don't know. I feel like I was surprised by that turn as well. Of course, the fact that she puts out the reward sets up the other storyline, though, right? So it's it's
totally
like a give and a take. If the Queen's just like, ooh, let's see what she writes next time, then you don't have the opportunity for Cressida to come out. You don't put the pressure on Penelope. I mean, look, the pressure I think would have been on Penelope either way, even if it was keeping it secret just so Colin knows.
Yeah, I mean, because she's terrified if she comes clean that Colin's going to leave her, and that'll be it.
Look, and I think that
love of her life, dude.
Yeah,
I think they can have enough honest conversations where it's like, hey, this is something I did. I was making money for my family. I mean, look, if nothing else, Penelope could always say very straightforward, like, look,
she could pull the Walter White. I enjoyed doing it.
No, but like, look, every which episode have we had in Bridgerton this far in where Mom Featherington isn't worried about money?
Yeah,
every
some kind
single
of scheme
episode, there's something financial,
there's some scheme or something
with the Featheringtons in every episode. And Penelope, like, look, I found a way where I can make enough money to take care of myself. I don't have to, I grew up with a mom who's saying, I'm going to be this spinster my whole life, and I'm going to be living at home. I'm never going to have a man. Like, this is all the things that she's been told consistently by the people who are supposed to be loving her and supposed to be supporting her. And so, you know what? Fuck you. I went out and found a way to make all my own money.
Well, and speaking of that, the scene that I think before the final reveal had us all super excited was when Colin kind of put Lady Featherington in her place about Penelope, because just the scene before about, has he said he loves you? Not as much. And then Colin just storms in, might as well have been wearing a Superman cape when he came into this scene and just crushed everything and made it right.
Speaking, Diamond Dave's got it on right now. It reminded me of the speech that Anthony gave to Kate and Edwina's grandparents at the dinner table, where he put his foot down and said, you are not going to speak like that. And they were offended. Told Rupert to fucking hit the bricks,
Yeah, you're so not narrowly concerned over your own standing. I mean, just calls her out. So, I mean, bravo. Because, that's one of those scenes, I think, where as a viewer, we have the setup for something like this to happen so many times in different movies or shows. But, for whatever reason, the writers do it where the timing isn't right, or this person just misses it, or that person doesn't hear it. Like, this scene's totally different if Penelope goes out of the room crying. Colin comes in. What happened? What did you say? And then he reads Lady Featherington, the riot act. It doesn't have the same effect if Penelope's not in the room. So bravo.
So she can see it.
Yeah, bravo to the writers for finally I shouldn't say finally, it's not your fault, but for giving us what we want in a show like this with this situation.
Well, there is so much to be said there's so much to be said for somebody who feels like nobody's ever stood up for them, to have somebody come in and stand up for them. And that is an incredibly powerful thing. And look, we've seen it played out. I can think of a few times in TV and movies where you have somebody who, obviously, Featheringtons have had their privilege and their servants in their houses, so it's not always like a one-to-one apples-to-apples comparison. But somebody who just feels like nobody's ever stood up for them, and you get somebody who comes in and it's like, oh my God, like this person had my back. You remember the Punisher with Tom Jane, where he came in and he stood up for the girl that was in the apartment. And
for Rebecca Romaine.
Yeah, Rebecca Romaine, and the guy with the piercings, and then they tore the piercings out, and he didn't roll on him, and he said, why you don't owe me anything. And the guy's like, it was not like it's an Oscar-winning emotional performance, but the guy's like, look, nobody's ever stood up for me before.
Yeah.
And it's like that, when you hear somebody say that hits hard. Nobody's ever stood up for me before. And when somebody does that for you, that feeling of somebody having your back can be so powerful. And you saw that in Penelope. And huge shout out again to all the actors and actresses in the show, because they absolutely crushed it this episode. But that was so powerful, and it was a scene that I'm guessing everybody else at home, reactor or not, you had to be like, fuck yeah.
Well, and the thing too is the way that Colin kind of put Lady Featherington in her place. Nobody's ever talked to her like that. No, and certainly nobody in front of Penelope.
And look, in the ton and in society, obviously everybody's very respectful of each other, the nature in which they speak to people, especially your elders. There's certain things you can say or can't say. And he might have been able to come in and just say like, you shall not speak to her in such a manner. No, he just came out and boom, put her in her place. And I thought it was incredibly powerful. And I think you're batting 1,000 on this episode, Mason Quinn. I think the thing with Lady Featherington is I think she realizes that Penelope is the smartest and most genuine of her daughters. Whatever,
the bar is set very high.
It's been great comic relief.
No offense to the awesome characters.
It's been great comic relief for the other two daughters, but I think she's a lot closer to her, and I think she's genuinely scared of Penelope leaving. Look, she's single right now. Husband's gone. Obviously, we know she didn't have a love, marriage previously. And I think she's scared of being alone, and if her other two daughters move out and then Penelope, finds love, then there she is. And she has to live her life for herself, of course, until you have grandbabies and you can play grandma. But I think that scares her a lot too. And I think in her own way, it's like this selfish, I want you to stay here kind of mentality. Yeah. And I think that came through.
Yeah. Well, I don't get that vibe yet, because she was pushing for Penelope and Lord D or whatever his name is. She was really pushing for
the
that,
bird
right?
guy. Nature guy.
Yeah.
I forgot his name already.
Derpy or something.
I know, it's terrible.
Did you just say Lord Derpy?
It could be.
Either way,
Lord
you guys know who we're
Derpy.
talking about. Apologies for not getting the character name right, because we talked about him all last 2 episodes anyway. She was really pushing hard for Penelope to be with him. So I don't think it's more of a I'm going to be alone thing as it is.
This is true.
Mama Featherington here is more built on just make sure you get someone that's successful, so you don't have to worry about life, instead of love.
Yeah,
because she's never experienced love.
She was pushing that with our Lord D about everything he has and how well off he is. He won't be around. You'll be able to run things, et cetera, et cetera. So, that's a solid point as well.
Debbling.
Lord Debbling.
Derpy.
Lord, you were so close.
Well, actually, he wasn't a bad guy. He did swoop in to save her.
He was honest.
It was just a misplaced relationship.
I appreciated
both good
that.
people, just not right for each other.
He did have the slide. He did have the slide. That was one of the most impressive do-it-yourself stunts I think we've seen in forever. Another scene that I think would be best broken down here by Mason Quinn is we saw that Penelope and Colin did not wait until their wedding night to consummate their marriage.
When you say sister, Mason Quinn, you're saying that platonically.
Yeah,
I can't even talk.
They've had Penelope, because just for me, I see they've had Penelope as this character who is very much pushed into the background. Nobody thinks she's going to find a husband. As the viewer, I feel sorry for her being put in that situation. So I'm always rooting for her. I'm like, come on, you can do this. But then it's like, once the character gets to that moment where, in this case, she finds Colin, you're like, well, I wasn't ready for that. Like, this isn't my place to be in the room for this happening. Like, you guys go do your own thing. You know, I was rooting for you and everything, but you feel a little bit different with the character than you do with some of the other ones, just because they haven't been put upon so much for 3 seasons and been the butt of jokes and not had the support of mom. The sisters are making fun of her all the time. So that's my feelings with that scene. Way too long. Could have had the saxophone and the cut, the outdoor shot of the house. Would have been fine.
Maybe like Titanic, the hand up on like a sweaty piece of glass.
That would have been fine.
Breathing heavy.
I mean, folks,
and
that
afterwards.
lasted like over 4 minutes.
Well, you see, now I had to look up the age. So in season 1, she was 17. Season 3, she's 19. So,
I mean, look, folks, that is the most uncomfortable that I think I've seen Mason Quinn in the entirety of this channel. And we've been doing reactions now for over 5 years. And I think that's the most uncomfortable that we've seen you. And look, we've watched a lot of,
when you're invested in a character.
We've watched a lot of shows that have intimate scenes. This is nothing that we're new to. Of course, we have, Game of Thrones and House of
we have Bridgerton.
We have Bridgerton. We did Heated Rivalry. I mean, we've watched lots of shows with lots of intimate scenes, and I think this is by far the most uncomfortable I've seen you. And I think I was probably equally as uncomfortable. It was easier for me just to like divert the attention to Mason Quinn.
Yeah.
No, but I think you make a good point. We see Penelope, even though she's Lady Whistledown, we see her as kind of the innocent one of the whole group, right? Like everybody's involved in their scandal and everything. And yes, she's kind of listening and writing Whistledown, but she's not caught up in everything with the ton. And, she was this girl who didn't have a lot of confidence, and she wasn't sure if she was going to find the match. And you have Colin with his chest rug and his round backside. And, it's one of those things where it's hard to not look. She's obviously a very beautiful young woman. So I think had they presented her in a different context for the first few seasons, it would have been easier.
No, absolutely.
But I mean, look.
In fairness, a lot of folks were talking about, I think the term some of you have been using is glow up for Bridgerton. So now is Penelope's turn for a glow up.
That is her moment.
Yeah. Look, and they kind of look. The
Same with Colin. They gave him a glow up.
Well, look, the actress that plays Penelope, obviously a beautiful young woman, and it's just they did kind of like the early 2000s thing where it's like, oh, the girl who's got the hair up and the glasses, and they let her hair down. Mm-hmm. So they did her hair, the kind of up and curly. Obviously, the dresses she wore in the earlier seasons were cut a lot higher. And so they did this, very purposefully did this. Okay, now we're going to have the hair down,
glow up.
Switch in the fat. We'll just say a switch in the cut of her dresses, a switch in her fashion as a whole. And it was very much a glow up, but it wasn't like this giant, like 180, it was just the hair, the outfits, obviously some confidence and stuff like that. So I definitely think it made for an awkward scene, but I think they kind of set that up. But it's worth noting, like, look, if they gave us the actual, like, drawn out intimate scenes with the other two sisters, I think it would be equally as awkward just because of the comedic nature in which they've played the characters. Right. So I don't think it really has to do anything with necessarily the actor or the actress. It's just the way that they set up the characters, Like, look, had we had to gone back a couple seasons and they gave us some sort of intimate scene with Nigel, we would have been like, oh, God.
Right, it's totally different.
Nigel, what? So,
Nigel.
But yeah, I think we have seen Benedict's backside. So I think we've got all the Bridgerton men
the Bridgerton
covered. So yeah, and an impressive chest rug for Colin as well. A+. Not the first time we've seen it, but I mean it was quite well manicured.
Yeah, we don't have much time left here, so I'm going to say shout out to Tudor and Kate.
They're expecting. That's a huge storyline.
That's a heck of a robe.
I'm hoping we get more as the season goes on with Lady D in Brother Marcus.
Yeah.
For Brother Marcus.
That whole scene, obviously we don't have a lot of time to talk about it, but that whole scene with Marcus and Danbury and Violet, a lot of fun there. And
She's always disgusted, not disgusted.
And she kind of laid it out. She kind of laid it out to Marcus in a previous episode.
Raking around town.
Why she feels the way she does.
Raking around town.
Probably doesn't want Violet to get her feelings hurt.
And again, there's a...
and there's that family dynamic
There's
there.
the dynamic where there's a X amount of period of time that has gone by where he said he would like to get reacquainted of knowing her.
Maybe he's a new man.
So
shall see.
Looking
Folks,
forward to that.
I've got to know how much rewatchability you had in here for all the Easter eggs that they eventually dropped with Cressida's big reveal. Nonetheless, we will get to the next one. So for Diamond Dave Damone, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This is Bad Medicine. That was Bridgerton. See you back here for the next one.
She's not been delivered. No one has it.
Perhaps the Queen has finally discovered her.
I had hoped she'd report to my betrothal.
I had hoped she would report on my new dress.
See, they're all missing her.
Cressida Cowper, that blonde backbiter.
Backbiter?
I too might turn to writing vicious slander if I were practically an old maid like Miss Cowper.
She's cruel. The poor child has clearly been badly brought up.
I would cast her out if I were her mamma.
She is hellborn.
Hellborn?
I will not insult the devil by drawing parallels between him and Cressida Cowper. For one is a liar, a fraud, a succubus of the first water, and the other is not known to this author.
No,
She doesn't want because Cressida is taking credit for her writing.
Yeah.
Aha.
You well? I've been worried.
I'm well enough, Colin, but perhaps you should not be here in case it is catching.
Oh, the ink.
Oh.
There is nowhere else I would rather be.
She's going to have to hide that hand.
Both of them.
Lady,
look at her hand right now. It's all over her knuckles.
I know there is something you wish to tell me, but I'm happy to be patient until you are ready to unfold whatever it is you are feeling.
Mom just hanging around.
Certainly did not swing because of anything you did. Because of Cressida Cowper and her insane claims to be Whistledown.
All the unkindnesses she has written about you and me and our families, and then to unmask herself at our engagement party.
Just like Cressida to take that which is not hers.
Do you think it is really her? I always imagined Lady Whistledown might be more clever, perhaps.
Oh, she got a little smile
Got
there.
a compliment.
I have something for you. The jeweler has just finished setting it.
Look at Mom.
Oh, Colin, it is beautiful.
The hands.
Look at her hands.
The hands.
Put it on and see the ink, right?
Oh,
You
shit.
You've been writing.
Oh, yes, letters to share our happy news.
That's
What a save,
that's
dude.
Another lie.
What a fucking save.
Good day, Miss Featherington, for now.
Oh, he didn't even think twice about it.
No.
All right.
No, but I don't like the show loves drama and scandal. I don't like that Penelope's having to tell so many untruths.
That's only two. Not that we're keeping count.
I mean,
well, I'm sure there's more,
the
but two.
irony of the ring being on her hand after she's doing all this writing, and it's just like, you folks can draw
Look at
your
the
own.
way her dress matches the door.
I promised Lord Greer
Oh, here
a
we go.
debutante bride, not a gossip writer.
Well,
He has
sorry.
rescinded his offer of marriage.
All right.
This is no occasion to smile, girl. If you think you can keep working under my roof and tarnishing my good name, you are sorely mistaken. I am sending
Fuck
you to
off,
live with
Dad.
your Aunt Jo.
All right.
Well,
Isn't that good?
Papa, you cannot do that. Aunt Joanna lives in
Oh,
Wales.
Precisely.
Be
You
away
can
from
write
these
gossip
two.
About the sheep.
Whales catching strays.
I don't think she counted for that.
You must take back your statement. We can say the Lady Bridgertons gave you too much wine and you were overcome.
You do not believe me?
I know, my daughter. Lady Whistledown is an astute writer. You have many gifts, but cleverness is not amongst them.
Oh!
Holy shit.
Way worse when Mom says it as opposed to Colin.
You are summoned to the palace at the behest of Her Majesty the Queen.
Wow, her parents
we
are
have some
assholes.
news we'd like to share with you, Lady Danbury.
We are selling the club.
Ah, that is good news. I'm always pleased when people take my advice.
Her delivery.
Her Majesty's ire is directed elsewhere, but it can turn at any moment.
Of course, we do not wish to draw attention to ourselves by breaking the rules.
Nonsense. You must draw attention to yourselves, and in the best way possible, by throwing a ball. It is one thing to follow the rules, but if you want to win the game, you must lead it. Otherwise, you will always be on the defensive.
I mean, who wants to be on the defensive?
Will?
We do have a way with entertaining.
He's a natural at it.
No, Lady D.
She's so excited. Love when people take my advice. What a
That was
line.
Great line. Great line.
Forgive my intrusion. I simply forgot my hat. Thank you.
Marcus.
Oh,
Marcus better have the best
nobody's
of intentions.
accident-
Passing by?
Yes, I suppose I could have sent a footman to fetch this, could I not?
The old I left
Then
something
I
at your
would not have been
place
able to
trick.
see you
We've all been there,
again.
folks.
Yeah, right there, that line.
Quite a night, was it not?
How are you faring?
Besides a bit of a headache, I am well. How are you?
I take it you sensed a chilly departure between my sister and me.
Perhaps, though it is none of my
I do
business.
believe we will work it out. Childhood grievances have a way of lingering.
There we go. There's one piece to my puzzle.
My sister was the firstborn.
But you were the first boy.
Surely there is a way forward.
I have faith you will find a way.
I shall let you nurse your
Find a way
headache in
forward
peace.
with what exactly?
But I do hope to see you soon.
As do I.
As long as the best of
Hey,
intentions are there and there's no raking, I'm cool with it.
Well, they're both adults, dude.
Yeah, but you
Well,
don't want to see Violet's heart get broken.
Clearly
You're thinking
not.
it's something
Clearly
else
not.
than what Marcus might be up
Clearly
to.
not, but you don't know what, maybe she just...
But I
saw you.
Yeah.
Gregory, she's not lying. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? You are.
Oh, Gregory!
What? I like the chocolate ones as well.
I have not had.
But I...
I have the solution.
That is
I love it. They're on the other side.
Your family is clearly occupied.
They're always like this. You must interrupt.
I do not believe they will hear me.
All this over sweets.
I have been taken ill of the plague, and you are all doomed by association.
300 macarons for the one chocolate. Very unreasonable.
Why not?
Gregory.
Very well. John has a small announcement to make on our behalf.
Very small, indeed. We are to marry.
That's a small announcement?
Look at
It's a rather
Benedict just...
large
Perfect.
announcement.
Cheerio.
Yes.
You shall be the most beautiful bride. Well, equal to Daphne and Kate and Penelope. We must go to the Modista Day for your dress.
Eloise is just dead stare.
Yep, because Colin doesn't know. Perfectly straight lines of writing with no lines on the paper. Colin is impressive.
You moping about the chocolate macaron?
Did you know she was Lady Whistle?
Oh,
You spoke with Penelope this morning.
Oh!
She is devastated about Miss Cowper. coming
Okay.
through.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
I was going to
saved
say, are we going to keep talking like she and...
Not about Cressida.
That's the
Our friendship was already souring, but this caper may be the final straw.
I should hope so. I suppose it would be nonsensical for you to have befriended her if you knew, considering everything she's written.
Keeps getting worse.
So angry with Whistledown.
Why?
What will you do?
There is a part of me that should like to march to house with a pitchfork.
They had
In
to
truth,
remind us
everything that has
how
happened
much
of late
Colin...
has softened me, I suppose.
You mean everything with Penelope?
I know you do not wish to hear it, but it is truly bewildering how quickly one person can become all that matters. My only concern now is with her well-being and our future together.
Her well-being and your future. Forget about the past, about her previous occupation.
It eats her up, but...
Perhaps I can make Lady Whistledown go away, so she shall not be able to harm any of us again.
You will speak with Miss Cowper?
With the scribe herself.
Oh, she keeps doing such a good job of not lying, but not being completely truthful.
Omission of the truth is sometimes seen by many as just
I think
as
she
bad as
sees how
lying.
deep in love
Yeah,
Colin is with
she
Penelope, and now
wanna
she
ruin
doesn't
it.
want anything being ruined. Oh, shit.
Oh, no, this is what we
I was
need.
going to tell him.
We need this.
Yeah, she knows because
And when the time came, neither did I. Because I see now
Communication.
that the truth would destroy Colin.
Once I get this issue out, I do still plan to tell him.
No, whatever reason, my brother truly believes he loves you. And if he knew it was you all along writing
whatever
about
reason.
me, our family, Marina, if he knew how long I too have kept this secret from him, why tell him? when the better thing is for you to put down your pen.
Like we were discussing.
Yep.
You can, because now you have the perfect escape. Cressida has done you a favour. She'll never be able to write a convincing issue. Let the column die with her name and no one will ever be the wiser.
Eloise, I have worked too hard for too long. Of all people, I refuse to let Cressida Cowper take credit. It would break
Oh,
my
no.
heart.
And what of Colin's heart?
Yep.
Yeah.
It would
Colin?
break his to find out the truth.
She's going full Walter White.
Lady Whistledown is my name, not hers.
Your name is about to be Bridgerton.
Oh,
Yep.
oh.
It's time to make a choice.
Oh.
It cannot. Let it die.
Oh.
Don't be
Everything is perfect.
Don't be like Walter White. Let it go.
Being a part of your family is all I've wanted.
Sometimes there's a
time when I would have
cost.
given anything to know Lady Whistledown. You had a good run for a while, but it's just gossip. Let it go.
You know what I
Can
think?
you drop Mike Ehrmantraut in here, Diamond Dave?
I think we just need Penelope to take up a career as a writer. Write other stuff.
Doesn't have
She's
to
a
be
brilliant
gossip.
Writer. Be a writer
This
to the
is
Queen
the young
about her
lady claiming
situation.
to be Lady Whistledown.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And why have you come forward now?
I should like to claim my reward, Your Majesty.
A measly £5,000 should be nothing to the great Lady Whistledown.
That's
I
it.
claim it so no one else can take what is rightfully mine.
Well, I am a woman of my word. I will give you your reward as soon as you give me your latest issue.
Oh.
The one that should have been published this morning.
Oh.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. You see, with the bounty on my head, my publisher has grown wary. I should have an issue forthcoming very soon.
Know thine enemy, Miss Cowper.
Caught her.
I know Lady
believe it.
Whistledown as well as I know myself.
Yep.
Oh.
Her greatest strength is that she is an observer. What have you observed in your life other than yourself?
That is
Just
amazing.
last night, I observed Miss Francesca and Lord Kilmartin together all night at Bridgerton House. But I'm sure there is still time to sway Miss Francesca towards the Marquess.
The real Lady Whistledown would never make such an easy offer of assistance. Without a worthy opponent, I no longer care what mediocre match Miss Francesca chooses to make. Unless you can print a convincing issue, I do not wish to see you in my court again.
Oh.
She did not believe it one bit.
Yeah.
And now is Mom going to actually talk to her for a change?
Forbid you from attempting to publish. I do not have a choice, Mamma. She will cast me out of society.
Your father has already cast you out of society.
I will not live with Aunt Joanna.
And when the real Lady Whistledown decides to publish again?
Oh, she did not publish this morning. Perhaps I've scared her away. What else am I to do? Printing an issue may be my only chance of winning back the Queen's favour.
If you publish and cement your reputation as Whistledown, no one will marry you.
No one will marry me now.
That had to be said to Mom to make her hear it.
Boy.
I realise I was not the Queen's first choice for your daughter.
Well, only because she gave so much attention to Francesca. I simply think it might be wise to wait until near the end of the season before announcing your intentions, and that way we can all slink off to our country homes for the wedding, and the Queen can pick a fresh diamond at the start of next season.
We do not wish to wait that long. We should like to start setting up a home together.
We think speaking to the Queen may be the wisest decision.
Well, if you think you are up to it.
All right.
We would like you to speak to the Queen.
What are you putting the heat on me for?
Well, by we mean you.
What a line. Well, I mean, they don't know what the Queen's been saying, though, so apparently Queen Charlotte couldn't care less.
I did not get gilt flowers when I was wed.
That's because you were not marrying a man with unlimited fun.
Right in front of him.
I do not see why Penelope should get such treatment. Weddings are surely not as important as pregnancies.
Where is Penelope? She cannot still be unwell.
Treatment.
That was a good delivery.
Reading old issues of Whistledown.
I'm still not feeling well.
You have managed to capture the affections of a man of great name and means. You have the rest of your life to lie around and do nothing. Your duty is to make Mr. Bridgerton feel as if he is the most important person in the world, to cater entirely to your husband.
But what about Colin
his
to
dreams,
Penelope?
his wishes.
He's maybe getting the same advice?
At least in the beginning. Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus,
see what I
Mom.
mean?
What about my dreams?
Yeah, see?
Oh.
What dreams?
How do you not know your own daughter?
Yes, right there. We've got perfect insight.
Oh, the way she sees it.
And if you are lucky and you fulfill your role, sometimes what you wish for may come true through him.
Oh,
basing everything on everyone else with her experiences.
Her experience.
Your father could be cruel, a weak man. I chose a match for security, and he could not even provide that. But he gave me you girls. And my greatest wish has always been for you three to do better than I did. And you have.
Do better by, not for yourself, just by marrying better. Not do better, marry better. Big difference.
It seems like her heart's in the right place, but she is so messed up as to what Penelope wants, the way Colin is.
No, everything's just based. She does everything through her experiences.
Yep.
So, and that's just how she mothers, unfortunately.
It is pleasant sharing a meal with you.
Our first,
Do
I
we
believe.
really need an
Well,
eating?
if you like my cooked scones, I do think you would love her whole spread.
Are you trying to push me off onto your cook?
I'm hosting a dinner party later this week for you and me and my dear friend Paul. Will you come?
Are my intentions towards you being peer-reviewed?
Something like that. After all, I met your family. It's only fair that you meet those dear to me.
Okay, we can tone down the mic on the eating.
He stuck his finger in the jelly.
A pleasure to have you out with us.
Well, the pleasure is mine.
Your spirits seem high tonight. Have you gone all simple with love?
Gentlemen, one of my finest bottles of brandy.
Gentlemen!
Wish you closed the club every week.
Sadly, this is the very last bottle.
And that's it for the bottle.
At least a few more pours.
Surely the drink is yours to celebrate your last night owning this fine institution.
You mean to mourn my last night? I refuse your pity drink.
Oh, well, if it is a pity drink, then perhaps I deserve it. You were right. Love has made me so simple, I cannot even write a sentence this week. It is torture, really.
Absolutely. What do you need to write?
I am editing the story of my travels, or in principle, I am.
No.
Well, you think you deserve it?
You at least have a direction. Well, I am floating, purposeless, with no discernible path forward.
Colin needs somebody to write his stories. It's a perfect fit.
I think the drink is mine. If I'm correct in reading that the winner of this game is whoever is the most fortunate.
No, please do not start saying sentimental things about us.
I was going to say I'm the most fortunate amongst us because I have spotted another bottle.
Yes.
Bravo.
His delivery
Bravo.
and the presentation of the bottle.
Cute. To Mr. Modrich's fine club.
To the club.
See, he's fine when he's just not, pressured.
Oh, wow. Another. No. I must finish.
Well, and the alcohol probably helps open them up a little bit.
We must finish it. Well, you get to be with your family now. All that stuff you were missing.
Hey, be proud of what you did.
Yeah.
Today, I publish the banns of marriage between Mr. Colin Bridgerton and Miss Penelope Featherington. This is the first time of asking. If any of you know cause or just impediment why these two persons should not be joined together in holy matrimony,
Where's Eloise?
ye are to declare it.
It's not speak now or forever hold your peace. It's ye are to declare it.
Very well. Mr. Bridgerton Featherington shall be married here in 3 weeks' time. Today, I also publish the bans for Lord Charles Show and Miss Emma Kenworthy. If any of you know cause or just impediment why these two persons should not be joined together in holy
Marcus.
Lady
Danbury.
Show and Miss Kenworthy shall be married here in 2 weeks' time. That brings me to the end of my words today.
Well, the Francesca and the Lord Killmonger taking things, Killmonger.
Kill Martin.
Kill Martin.
Good to see you, looking well.
I'm feeling much better.
And soon, we shall officially be married, if you will still have me.
Colin, in what world would I not?
I know there is something you have been meaning to tell me.
Well, This is the place.
Well, we're in church.
There's something I've been meaning to tell you for a very long time.
It's going to be, I'm so in love with you, Colin. That's what it's going to be. We don't need to tell him.
I have loved you since the moment we met.
Guys,
An embarrassingly long time, really. Even the years I pretended to be your friend, I was, but I loved you in secret. I have always loved you, Colin.
I will spend a lifetime begging your forgiveness for not seeing you sooner.
There is no need. There is nothing in the world that makes me happier than being with you. Colin, what are you doing?
I'm not dancing.
Spinaroonie!
May I present Lady Keswick? Have you two met before?
Oh.
I do not believe we
This
have.
is what's happening.
Lord Anderson, a pleasure. I was just about to speak with someone.
Pleasure is all mine. I have been so eager to meet you.
I'll let the two of you get acquainted.
Your sister tells me you're widowed, like me.
Lady D trying to play matchmaker.
Divert.
Oh. Does Lady D want Miss
Cressida?
Oh.
I do not come forward for attention. Why then? It is a lonely life living in secret, and I wondered if possibly you would like to join me. You do so enjoy words, reading at least, and perhaps you might like to help me write the column.
Oh, right out with it.
Remember what was written about me last year? What you wrote in Whistledown?
Forgive me, I do not know why I wrote it, really.
They're
But
not
together
bad.
we can right the wrong, with high praise of your character in our very first issue.
I do not wish to be your collaborator, and I cannot be your friend any longer. I am sorry.
Is this truly about Whistledown? It's no wonder Penelope abandoned you. All you ever do is talk. You are clearly just envious that I've made something of myself.
Oh.
Perhaps I am envious of Whistledown. And after spending a season feeling nearly invisible, I almost understand why one might be driven to write it. Congratulations on your hard-earned success.
No, she knows. She knows that Eloise knows.
I don't think she has any idea.
Well, no, that she knows that Eloise knows she isn't Whistledown.
Clearly you were having a girl. That is the reason you are so lacking in sparkle lately.
What do you mean?
It is said baby girls steal one's beauty. Can you not see it, Mama?
Oh, jeez.
Just firing shots.
Oh.
I think you look as charming as a chocolate box.
Chocolate
They wish for me to speak to the Queen on their behalf.
Well, it's better you than them. The Queen will expect a performance, and with these
Oh.
two, do they still sit in prolonged silence?
They do talk more now. I have grown to respect their match. I'm simply worried if the Queen presses too much, then.
She may see that you still have some doubts.
Oh, my doubts do not matter if Francesca is happy.
But they do if the Queen suspects them. She may feel emboldened to oppose their match.
Oh, my dear. Oh, my dear. Wasn't that wonderful? Yes.
What's that look all about?
That look is Mom being so accepting about Colin's match and not being as delighted about theirs.
Well, I thought she was, though.
Yeah, but not publicly, outwardly.
Oh, what's that?
Well, she keeps thinking about her marriage to Colin or her life as Lady Bridgerton. I can't believe she's torn, but she is.
Well, it's not easy to give that up. It's the jousting and the adrenaline. This is her adrenaline rush.
Well, if she moves into a new house, she's going to have to find
Yeah,
new
well,
floorboards.
Will knows the feeling of having to let go of stuff.
Oh,
Just let it go.
This is, yeah.
You're still going to have to tell Colin the truth, in my opinion, but for now.
No, just like Eloise said, this is it. This is the out.
Is she burning? Is this symbolic of her burning her old life?
This is her choosing
Got
Colin.
that paper on those floorboards.
She's going to pull a
though.
Shane Walsh and shave her head in the bathroom.
Are you enjoying yourself?
I am enjoying the idea of giving the best ball Mayfair has ever seen.
I just planned the greatest wedding Mayfair has ever seen.
That is music to my ears. Now, for the cake.
Okay, well,
All right.
it looks like she made her choice to me.
Well, and look, she's looking at her
Yeah,
like
her
a mom now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for giving us a moment, at least.
It was not until your delivery boy dropped your last column that I learnt you are engaged.
Oh, forgive me, these last few weeks have been a whirlwind.
Well, I'm happy for you. And when you sneak out to write your column, I assume you will tell Mr. Bridgerton.
That is what I have come to tell you. I'm letting Miss
Oh,
Cowper
it's done.
credit for the call. The issue you read about my engagement will be my
See?
last.
Penelope, that column's your life's work.
I cannot continue writing. I have found a love match, Genevieve. I do not wish to take that for granted. My mama sent me for some fabric samples for my wedding dress.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like that.
You know my favorite part about dressmaking is
Oh,
seeing
boy.
the glow
She wants some
of a
cash.
woman's face when she puts the dress on. I can't imagine ever giving that feeling up.
Yeah, she's going to talk her into staying.
Oh, because that's her life's work of
We will
dressmaking.
make you the most beautiful dress.
Yeah, that stuck the landing a little bit.
Oh, it did. An
Pulling
asshole.
her dowry.
My lord, she will lose all prospect.
I do not care. Clearly, no man in London will have her now.
Why are you not in your room?
There is no desk in my room. I'm writing a whistle down.
Go.
Your father was just ousted from his club because of all of this. He is withdrawing your dowry. £5,000 may not be much to live on, but as a dowry, it may be enough to help lure you a husband from the continent or the countryside. We must get that reward before the real Whistledown decides to publish again. Read me what you have written.
Oh, boy.
She has what? Like a line?
Yeah.
Dear reader, it
Oh.
is I, Lady Whistledown. Today I bring you much gossip from about the many lands, near and far, far and wide.
Is that all?
So far,
It's a work in progress.
Mama,
We're screwed.
I'm frightened.
If you would have told me in episode 1 that I was going to care this much about what happens to Cressida, I never would have believed you.
She was thinking a plan. She was thinking
Well,
of a plan.
I have no fucking idea where we're going.
Cressida's going to have to go to Eloise. It's going to be up to Eloise to get her the issue.
Oh, the old
Of all
papers.
bitches, dead or alive, filling woman is the most canine. If it should be true, then this author would like to show you her teeth.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Cressida's not coming up with that.
I like
you
how
are
they did
second
that too
son.
immediately
I'm
after
trying my
they showed
best
the
to
Yeah,
fit
the
in a
difference.
do-well reputation. Do you fill your time with any creative pursuits? Do you write, or draw, or paint?
Oh, he does all of it.
No. I dance sometimes at parties.
Paul is a patron of the arts. He spends all of his time supporting the theatre.
I see. This is how Tilly and I met. You know, she's at a box every week.
I did not know that.
I shall never forget the first day I saw her. After a performance of Much Ado About Nothing, I walked backstage, and there she was, ripping into the director for, quote, bowdlerizing the play.
Am I to stand for a lesser mind, sanitized bastardization of a genius's great work?
Let me guess. Did she tell you to be very, very afraid of her?
Exactly that.
So you should be, both of you.
That was the line.
Mr. Bridgerton is dry.
Oh, Benedict.
Benedict. So,
Is she in a relationship with him?
I believe it was an aeronaut, or rather the crowd heckling.
Because that didn't. She didn't say like my brother Paul or cousin Paul.
Yeah, it's my friend Paul.
But she was given the look of like you need to impress him.
Yeah.
oh, good evening.
Lord Kilmartin.
Yeah, this isn't a Marvel
we'll
movie.
fix that.
This isn't a Marvel movie, Quinn. This show is Lady D.
Introduce all the ladies to Marcus.
Few more friends I should like you to meet.
Good evening.
Lady Keswick, Lady Gloucester, Lady Viarcus Perrin.
Lady, I ain't interested in any of you.
Thank you, Mama.
Are you crying?
Oh, my sweet.
No, I am pregnant. Everyone knows a baby can push water up into one's eyes.
Oh.
I take comfort in knowing that if we no longer have your club, you shall at least host the season's most exquisite party.
Ah, very exquisite indeed.
They went big.
Her Majesty the Queen.
Look at that
Look
hair.
at that hair.
She's here.
Oh, she's
As
not
I
impressed.
assumed, lackluster at best.
Oh,
Come on.
No. Come on now.
Until the big reveal, it's motorized.
Now, Oak, just go with it. Don't question.
Oh, it was a wind up.
Dude, I'm not. No, this is incredible.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Are you not entertained?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, look at that nod of approval from the queen
Got the
herself.
approval.
A little ingenuity.
Hey, queen, what do you think?
It's like the party version of like a pop-up book, you know? Man, pop-up books
Mama,
or something, aren't
shall
they?
you try to speak to the Queen now?
They sure are, Oak.
Who doesn't love like a legit good
settle in a
pop-up
little
book? Like a pop-up party
I was agreeing.
Mama's not wanting to approach the queen.
We should try to approach the Queen now in case.
He's just gonna do it himself. Watch, he's gonna step up. He's gonna step up.
We should wait, Francesca.
Wait. But she does not attend every ball if we do not speak to her tonight.
I will speak to Lady Danbury about securing an audience. It is all simply a little chaotic at the moment.
Does the Queen not love a little chaos?
Yes, but it is important that we find her in good humor.
Mama, I do not wish to wait.
I know, but I do not wish to ruin things for you.
I'm right here.
How would you ruin things? Do you not think our match would cheer her?
I am going to look at the very fine wainscoting.
He read the room on that one.
He's gonna go do it himself.
It is rather
despite
daunting,
his
even for me. You have gone in front of
social.
the Queen before. You are afraid you will ruin things because you still do not believe in this match, do you? I have supported you.
Oh, supported. Words are very important.
Kilmartin is delightful, but I just
what, Mama?
I thought Mama had that look like she was happy before.
Every attachment must be dramatic and hard fought. But what John and I have is easy, and I love him, Mama.
Mama
Even
needs
if it isn't
drama
love
like
that you want
Daffers.
to me.
And
Boy, this surprises me because she had that look of approval before, like she was so happy that her daughter found love.
She's worried about keeping the queen happy. How about your own family?
Oh, Marcus to the rescue.
Yep. Yeah, Lady D saw that a mile away.
Yep.
I do not wish to speak to any more eligible widows.
Speak to whomever you like, but it is not for you to go after my friend.
You are not the only one who cares for Lady Bridgerton.
Must you take everything from me?
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
that was big.
Enough. Whatever I have done to deserve this ire, tell me, so that we might be done with it. Is this about father?
Oh, it is about many a thing.
It is about father treating me as the favorite over which I had no power.
I do not care about that. What I care about is that I had a chance of happiness, and you took it from me.
Oh, did he sign her over to?
Did I take your chance at happiness?
Yeah.
The brother.
The same way it happened to Queen Charlotte?
Before I was to be married, I very nearly escaped to freedom. Do you think I do not know that it was you who betrayed me to our father? I heard him thank you.
She tried to get away from Lord Danbury.
Yep.
And he busted her out.
So, you think you can call me by my born name and right the wrong?
Oh, Soma.
Your charm may work on every widow in the ton, but I am unmoved. Now, if you will excuse me, I must find my friend.
Shit.
Wow.
That's how it all happened.
She tried getting away.
Because we never really had an
And
answer.
I wonder
how
if
that
it was
played out.
like incidental by him because the reveal of his face not realizing.
Yeah, he didn't have a look of guilt. He had a
No.
look of surprise.
Cannot imagine what anyone would judge you for. Then Tilly has not told you all of our stories.
Is this guy a vampire? Look at those eyes.
He looks like a vampire.
Can I ask you a personal question? Is any of the kind worth asking? You and Lady Arnold have quite a rapport. I'm surprised you two have never... In fact, did not answer that. Apparently, the wine has made me rather rude. The wine has also made you rather charming.
Oh.
Now it makes sense.
Now I'm putting a puzzle together.
I should go ensure Tilly has not worked herself up into a frenzy of
Until
desires.
then, remember my steely blue eyes.
He could play a vampire in many vampire films.
Good.
He has the blue eyes for it.
Benedict, what did you walk into?
Forgive us. We were just...
Talking about you.
Is that what it was?
Would you perhaps like to join us upstairs?
There we go.
Oh.
Turning into that kind of party.
Menage a trois.
Can
we say that on YouTube? It doesn't matter. Fuck it.
Supposed to be somewhere. Forgive me.
Well, that's a heck of a way to ask the question, I suppose.
He wasn't ready for that one.
I must say,
I know
dance
it.
is not compared to a private waltz in the church when we'll be married.
Perhaps we shall have to add some flourish.
Oh, here we go. Look at that dress.
Oh, did they really just walk in like they own the place?
Absolutely. Got to sell it.
It is Lady Whistledown.
The legend.
Perfect jam for it, too. God damn, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Look at that hair.
Gonna make it.
What is it? She's the devil.
Scandal writer for a daughter. Can you imagine?
Oh, Lady F, you have no idea.
Wow, this is one of the more amusing parties I have been to.
Shall I bring her to you, Your Majesty?
No. Let us squirm a little.
Squirm.
I will not let her ruin our night.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. I can always tell the squirmers. Look at that confidence Cressida's walking around with.
Damn it, this is in the top 100. It's always playing on the radio.
Is this Jerry Reed?
No, yeah, Quinn. Yep, just run with that.
For the Queen to summon us, and we hold our heads high.
Shall we take our girls and go? I do wish to see what happens.
Love the scandal.
Oh, they all want more scandal.
Look.
You now understand why I so adore her.
Cressida Cowper I detest, though.
I
because
detest.
Lady Whistledown, she is a rather clever writer.
Apologies. I'm not used to dancing so much.
Oh, she's throwing off.
Penelope won't let it go. She wants she wants the credit.
I've been editing my travel diary into a manuscript with your encouragement.
Have you?
I'm still removing some of the more personal passages.
Why? What was I so enjoyed about the part that I read?
Those parts are only for you.
Penelope's
I've
at
read them for you
Oh, there we go.
Penn's at a crossroads.
before you sell them to a bookseller. I do so enjoy writing.
Oh.
Letters and what have you.
Oh, she's gonna let it slip.
Oh.
But I might like to prove to myself that I do it on my own. And to you, I want to be worthy of you.
Of course you're worthy.
Anybody? I feel like that middle thing's going down. Everybody's too fucking close to it.
It seems the Queen has summoned Miss Cowper.
Perhaps I should have clarified that I do not wish to see you in my court or out of it.
Your Majesty.
Were you invited here tonight?
No, Your Majesty. I simply wanted to give you a gift.
Oh, she's bringing in all the issues of the dirt sheet, handing them out to everybody.
Oh, this is gonna drive Penelope nuts. She's gonna see the writing.
Well,
it's just gonna make her go off.
She has returned!
You look at everyone go to those, and now Penelope's gonna see it in real
Yeah,
time.
and Eloise isn't here either, interestingly enough.
The writings is gonna be Bush League, or if Mom wrote it.
It's very short, though. It's going horizontally instead of vertically.
Dearest gentle reader, it is said
Cressida.
that there is no rest for the wicked. If that is true, this author must be rather virtuous, for I have been enjoying a much-needed respite from observing all of you. Not to worry. I am back, and shall return soon enough with a full issue. You may now know my name, but have no doubt.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mom wrote
Mom
it.
did it.
I know you even better. Yours truly, Lady Whistledown.
Yeah, look at.
Oh,
Well, Miss Cowper, I am intrigued.
May we discuss?
I shall look forward to tomorrow's issue. I wish to see some gossip.
Eloise is going to have to put them together.
Then we might discuss your reward.
Oh, so she's gonna have to write a full issue. The thing is, if Mom's got all the old dirt sheets, she could pick up on the writing style and the language that she
Yeah,
uses.
but
Mom's smart enough to do it.
But Penelope is pretty legendary with
She
her
gonna
writing.
do it
the
right
only
here?
way.
We have a... And oh,
Oh, Eloise is in.
Yep, they're going to help. They're going to help her. And Colin sees those two together.
Is he gonna think it's Eloise?
He's gonna be listening outside the door.
Oh yeah.
Now she has somehow written something coherent, not to mention puppet.
Eloise, breathe.
We have created a monster, Pen. A monster who seems to have a feud with me and by extension, my family. I put them all in danger again, just like last year.
That was my fault.
No, I was reckless. as I have been now inviting that viper into my family's home, a viper who now has nearly as much power as the queen.
That was a huge statement.
Yeah.
Power as the queen?
Yeah.
Same power as the queen?
He'll be all right.
How?
Because I'm going to publish again.
Oh,
With one
no.
issue, I can discredit Cressida. It's not just gossip. Whistledown is power.
Pen,
Do you remember my first issue, what I wrote?
Colin's listening.
Quoted Byron.
Not that. The part about me and my sisters. 3 misses. Foisted upon the marriage market like sorrowful sows by their tasteless, tactless mamma. The alliteration was a little overdone, I admit, but the column began because I felt powerless in my own home.
We got the origin story.
Yep.
Writing was the only way I felt I could have a voice.
Colin's
And I should
hearing
have been
everything.
using the column to give a voice to the other voiceless.
Like CM Punk.
Let me use it now to do some good.
You must get a full issue out right away. Before Cressida does.
I love how it's all based
Dearest
on a
gentle
note.
fucking reader. Oh, so much scandal. Oh, the paper's still wet on the way to the publishers. She's still writing. She's just starting.
Dearest gentle reader.
Oh, she gets to bury Cressida.
I was thinking we'd find a way for all 3 of them to work together to figure this out so
nope.
Cressida could get out of here.
It has turned into Penelope versus Cressida, and Eloise is on board with Penelope.
Apologies for the late order. There's been some confusion with the self-delivery. You'll be paid handsomely for your rush service.
Anything for Lady Whistledown?
Oh, fuck yeah, let's go!
Of course, this is the ending.
Go! And
Of course, this is the ending.
let's go!
Oh,
shit! Look who followed.
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit! Oh! And cut. Oh! We had a good thing going, but you couldn't let it go. You and your ego.
Okay, Mike Irvin,
Oh, shit.
Did
Penelope
you
is
see the look on,
basically Walter White.
Did you see the look on Colin's face?
Have I mentioned that this is peak television, ladies and dearest gentlemen?
He said he was.
Pissed.
He hates.
Look at that face.
He hates
it all.
He hates what Lady Whistledown did to his family and everything else. And
oh my. Oh, what did we get into? I love it.
You know, there was so many better ways out of this. I, for one, thought that because I thought we were still pulling for Cressida. I guess I didn't get the memo. We're not supposed to like her now. I thought we were still pulling for her to get out of the terrible situation with her family and having to marry this guy. What, all of a sudden we're supposed to not like her now because she's trying to get out of here?
No, hold on. Right there, we could be wrestling terms tweener right now because we can be in the middle just to see what's going to happen. Cressida.
So offended. It's like you look like the guy who, like, you softened up. Ladies and gentlemen, Mason Quinn was softening up and letting down his wall for Cressida. And she came back in. You look so offended.
Well, wait a minute. Like,
I'm confused. Genuinely.
Should we not? I am just playing devil's advocate, folks. So just roll with me here. Should we not be mad at Penelope for not letting it go?
Absolutely. That's why I'm saying she's being Walter White here.
Wait a minute.
She can't
I'm
let go
not
of
saying
it.
like boo Penelope. I'm just saying like I'm disappointed in you, Penelope.
Because she very much, and we can go to the scene where Penelope very much made her choice. She was burning the papers. And look, they very purposely had this shot. She had her wedding ring over the Lady Whistledown papers as if I'm choosing this over that.
She did.
I'm going to burn the papers. I'm letting go in that moment of that life.
Hey, life happens. It comes quick.
But her ego wouldn't let it go when she saw Cressida come in.
It's like in Karate Kid when Johnny has Daniel against the fence. You couldn't leave well enough alone, could you? You had to push it.
You had to push it.
Now you're gonna pay.
Well,
couldn't leave well enough alone.
For that matter, it's like John Rambo when he's in the woods with Will Teasel. And you just couldn't let it go.
On.
Keep pushing. Nonetheless,
couldn't let it go.
Nonetheless, a wild episode because it's so funny because if you watch our reviews of episodes and then we get into the next one and it like completely does a 180 from where we thought things were going in a number of times.
I love it because one, At least I can't speak for you guys. I always say, like, just give us, chaos. Right now we're getting chaos because one, should Penelope totally just said, let her run with it? Yes. Now, would we have gotten this awesome story? No. If the writer said no, she is satisfied with just Colin. Nothing
Way
else.
too easy to end episode 6
can't go
like
out
that.
easy.
Yep.
I am glad we are actually getting a continuation now of this, and we're having. Do we want Penelope to take all the credit in the world for Lady Dub, which she should, right? Or do we want Cressida to not be with that horrible human being, give the middle finger to Mom? Well, Dad in this case. Mom's actually on her side right now. It's very interesting, and I like that they put at least me, the viewer, in this spot to be like, I'm not trying to judge, but I like how it's making me think to be in Penelope's shoes and to be in Cressida's shoes right now, and I'm loving it.
Well, because here's the thing, like Penelope needs to think again more than a few steps ahead about just her ego and
Colin
and everything with Cressida of just letting that go. You had the win; it was right in front of you. You had everything you wanted. You had Colin. You've been after this guy for years. She even said as much, and now, I mean, we remember earlier seasons about how they were worried about the Bridgerton reputation being ruined because of whatever Daffers and the Duke were up to about how they didn't go about their relationship in the traditional way. They were worried about that ruining the Bridgerton name. How about Colin marrying Lady Whistledown? I mean, that's going to just drag it through the mud.
And Colin right now, I'm very curious to see what's going to happen because I was saying, what was the last review, that he's going to be extremely pissed off and it could damage the relationship.
Not only his future wife lying to him, at least the way he's going to see it, and his sister lying to him as well.
But the good news is, right now he didn't catch Eloise yet.
Yeah.
But he'll connect the dots maybe.
Oh, for sure.
But I love it. Keep the chaos going.
Yep.
Gas pedal all the way down. I just want to see what burns, what gets saved.
Do they come back from it?
Do they come back from it? Because I think it's great right now that we're in this spot. And this cliffhanger was phenomenal.
We had a good thing going with Fring.
Listen, I'm just on a personal note here for a second. We do podcasts since what, 18, 19? Long
Something like
time.
that.
Reactions for over 5 years. I have never seen, and we're legit friends outside the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, I have never
Thanks for
seen.
confirming that.
I have never, some people just work together. Like we hang out. That's, I have never seen Mason Quinn so distressed over. So, dude, I've never fucking seen you like this. I've never seen this guy as distressed as he is right now. Of all the shows we've watched where Mason Quinn's like, we just need some communication. If we could just, dude, you're like, you're genuinely fucked up right now.
Once they started lying, once Penelope and Eloise started lying, they were setting the groundwork of some massive disappointment for Colin with all the little lies they were doing, because that's the brilliance of the writing. And I wanted to say this about the last episode, about how that was one I would go back and rewatch to see how many Easter eggs they planted about everything going on and what the big reveal was going to be and how they're going to try to do it.
More so.
Well, no, I guess Easter eggs are things that people were saying in the background that teed up what was going to happen later, kind of like we had at the party at the end.
They did hold a lot of shots on her a little too long. Like early on in the episode, they were holding shots a little too long, and I don't know if it would have made the cut. I don't know yet, but I was like, oh, wait, okay, they held that shot a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's misdirection too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It is. Yeah. But the thing here, like I said, I was thinking that what we were going to have was Eloise going to reveal to Cressida that Penelope's the one doing the writing and like, hey, she can get you out of this and she can give you one more issue, but then it's Tahiti. Then you got to get out of here.
Red Dead.
Because Penelope was perfectly fine with putting down her pen and taking Colin's hand in marriage and having that be her future. But again, timing, characters, situations, things happen. It all leads to fireworks.
Well, we've all been in this situation, right?
Where you're the writer of a dirt sheet and you have your opportunity to marry the love of your life, and you just can't let go of it because you see somebody else taking the credit.
Just couldn't leave well enough alone. Good job.
Well, okay, so the line that we need to remember, though, when we joke with the couldn't leave well enough alone, Walter White stuff, is Penelope even said right there that Lady Whistledown is basically the same power as the Queen, or just a little bit more. However, that was said, right? So I do believe, and she is right. I mean, Whistledown is power. And it really does influence a lot of people's thoughts.
Oh, it's the complete talk of the town
first
every time it comes out. Absolutely.
First influencer.
Absolutely. And, you know, the idea that she was going to be perfectly fine with giving that up. And now, like, the shift is to discredit Cressida, and then what's going to happen to her if she was rough, had it rough before, saying she was Lady Whistledown. Now it's going to be proven that she isn't. So if she's a liar on top of it, like, everything is spiraling out of control for Cressida.
Wow, it's going to get real bad for Cressida.
Well, I'm curious right now.
And that's if they go through with this.
6. Granted, we have 2 left.
Yeah,
now,
if they do
what
that.
if the Queen sees the dual Lady Whistledowns right now? Do you think? I'm curious if if the Queen will be able to tell which one is the true Lady Dub.
Well, I don't think there's a chance that Cressida's mom can compete with Penelope's
there
writing.
There should be 0 chance. But they tailored that. Granted, just a few lines, not a whole pamphlet thing, right? But that was enough to get the intrigue out of the Queen.
Well, but I thought it showed by Cressida's mom having to, like, roll her sleeve back up, that took everything she had just to write essentially "I'll be back."
Her arm was like,
because it was covered in ink. They were working on it all night, nonstop.
Well, I don't think that was it. Well, maybe that part is it, but, like, I don't think it was her all. But it was to show, obviously, that mom was.
I think it was their way of showing that mom helped. But look, that was, when. And again, I think I mentioned something about it in the last episode, or maybe earlier on in this one. They're all blending together about how they kept showing all the old episodes, the old sheets and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, well, if somebody wanted to, plagiarize. I mean, all you would have to do is go back through her old sheets and take the writing style. I mean, she talked about alliteration here. And it's like, okay, so you could go back and look at, okay, she likes using alliteration. These are the terms she likes using. She likes referring to herself, this writer, in the third person. I mean, so
yeah, but you still have to come up with an original work.
But right, you have to come up with original work. But we also do know that Cressida's mom is a gossip queen as well. So those things, I agree. Like, I feel like the short version was, hey, let's hold off the Queen for right now
to give us time.
But the Queen then came back and said. Because first the Queen just said, give me another issue and you'll get your reward. Well, now the Queen's saying, okay, well, let's take a look at the next issue. And then, like, this doesn't count. Like, you're not going to pull one over on the Queen that fast. She wants to see a full issue. But that being said, Cressida's mom is out there. She's very gossipy. She's, she might be able to put together the sheets, but I mean, there's a certain style of writing, and you have to pass it off as being your own. Now,
you remember when they had that scene, just to piggyback off what you're saying there, I just want to jump in real quick. They had that scene where Cressida had what she wrote, and look, I know it's not Cressida's mom doing the writing, but they had the line that Cressida wrote, and then they had what Penelope wrote. And it's
to contrast
and show just how vastly different it was between the two. Right, where she talked about, like, being like a wolf and having the teeth or something along those lines.
Eloise.
Just the colorful way in which she wrote. Like, you can plagiarize, but look, the Queen, I think, is going to know the difference, and it takes more than just being into gossip.
And now you're going to have a second sheet coming out that's going to be written in the same format, printed by the same printers and everything like that. That is going to discredit Cressida and saying is going to call out Cressida coming out because Cressida wanted the reward. It's going to now. Here's
and that's unless Colin kicks open the door to the print shop and says, "Hey, give me that."
Well, here's the other thing that I think is oh boy, I just so okay. What if? How many people did Cressida tell about? Who her dad was trying to marry her off to, in all of those situations. Now, what if Penelope writes?
Just Eloise. I think.
What if Penelope writes, "Oh, Cressida needs this money so she can get away because her dad's trying to like pawn her off," and Cressida's like, the only way Lady Whistledown could have known that is Eloise. So I wonder if that's the direction that this is going to go.
Well, that could be a misdirection because they had that scene at the dinner where Eloise was very clearly mocking Cressida as if she could be Lady Whistledown, and Eloise gave the vibe that I know you're not her, and I think Cressida got it.
And Eloise was acting very weird. So I'm wondering if part of this calling out Cressida is going to say, "Hey, look, Cressida's parents were trying to, pawn her off." Now, that being said. Folks, this is all coming to me in real time, okay? So just bear along. That being said, Penelope did just say that she should be using it for good and for power. So maybe, just what if, instead of throwing Cressida like completely under the bus, she just says Cressida was in a dire situation and she saw this as being out. Because in a London society here in the ton, a young woman like Cressida, if she wasn't married off, her father was going to marry off to somebody 3 times her age who wanted 4 or 5 babies and this and this and this. So society essentially forced Cressida to try to have an out on her own. So what if...
And that works if you can get sympathy from
what
the people.
If Penelope, instead of completely thrashing Cressida, almost does to them what the show was doing to us, where it's like, hey, look, Cressida did this out of necessity, not out of spite, and not out of this. She did this out of, Cressida did this out of necessity.
Well, I think they need to, because if they don't, Cressida and her whole family's reputation is completely
they're ruined. And right. And you say that, like, hey, look, if you're going to point fingers at somebody, look, maybe she throws Cressida's crusty ass fucking old dad under the fucking bus and says, old man fucking Crowper was so fucking desperate to get the daughter married off, and it's it's like, oh, it's her third.
And there's tons of scandal along with it.
Yeah, and then look, it's her 3rd season. Oh, wow, she's 21 and not married yet. Heaven fucking forbid. I just feel like they softened us up enough to Cressida, and they said it's power, and she said, I should have been using this writing for good. And we saw Eloise was kind of friends with Cressida. So yeah, part of me thinks that they're going to be like, you should not have let your guard down with Cressida. She was evil all along. And part of me feels like Penn is going to use because she said too, this was my way to have power. She was always unseen in the house. We know kind of from this
way to have a voice.
A voice. Yeah, look in the speech we got from Mom about you
security.
What about my dreams?
Security.
Your dreams might come true inadvertently by way of your husband's dreams. So I wonder, that's what I'm wondering. And I think it could, look, I'm not leaning towards either way. I think, look, they might be like, hey, your instincts were about Cressida being a rotten person were right. Or Penelope could help her out. Either way, what we do know is that Colin caught her at the printer.
Yeah, so that could all be
and he caught her right after she dropped off the papers. So is he going to say, you know what, if you want this marriage to go through, you go in and tell him not to print this.
He wouldn't do that.
But she was also saying to Eloise, I need to protect your family. Look, guys, this is absolute fucking peak television and peak writing and peak just fucking everything.
2 episodes in a row.
This is this is a thing. This is a show that I don't think I would have ever watched without this channel. Because just on some personal insight, because of the shows that we do on the channel, like the really good shows, I don't watch at home with my fiance because it's like, and she'll say, oh, I heard this is really good. And it's like, okay, well, if it's really good, we're probably going to do it for the channel. So the shows I watch at home with my fiance are like Love is Blind. I've watched it a million times. And I am the dude in the meme that I am the guy in the meme who comes and lays down in bed like, what's this crap we're watching? And
then you get invested.
And then 3 episodes later, I'm like, she's falling in love with Jimmy. Get the fuck out, And then, so I feel like this is a show I would have missed, But, you know, we did have some comments about like, oh, it's so fun to see a bunch of guys sit down and watch this show. There's not a dude that I know who wouldn't totally get into this.
Oh, well, that's the great writing is great writing.
Great writing is great writing. And like, look,
context.
and just like, look, and I know sometimes, like, of course, in this show, they show all the gossip with all the ladies and stuff like that. Look, most of us dudes like gossip just as much. We just don't like necessarily always put it out there as publicly. But look, this show,
some do.
This show is absolute peak, and I don't just mean period piece, and I don't just mean like, oh, it's, you know, it's fun, it's ironic because you got a bunch of guys watching a show about, you know, gossip and society and all this. It's just a fucking awesome show.
Yeah, and real quick, the thing I wanted to talk about just before we spend too much time on Penelope here is we finally got the reveal with Lady Danbury and her brother. I mean, how
we weren't
massive
going to forget
was
that
that
at all. There's two more things in here, but yes,
But
that one.
he didn't seem like he understood the weight of it all, and I don't.
He didn't have guilt, and he didn't have. It looked like I did you dirty. That was a look of surprise that he had.
But did he? But does he?
That's the look. Like he was trying to connect the dots, and it didn't. I think he inadvertently did something, and he didn't realize the consequences of those.
Yep.
Well, it's interesting because he said. Remember, he said before that he didn't. I think he said he didn't have a love match, but they grew to love each other. And like we know that Lady Danbury was miserable with Lord Danbury, and she also said she loathed him. But when they were together in public, that was the one thing that threw us off about Queen Charlotte. Was that when they were together in public, you know, and even she spoke very nicely to him. She was very respectful. But then in private, you know,
give him the respect,
you know, with her house, you know, maid and stuff like that, she was like, oh, he's gross. But you wonder if the brother didn't know how bad it really was, because he did not have like this oh shit or this guilt. He seemed like he was like almost confused a little bit, you know, like wait, what? Like, I didn't know it was that bad, but we find out that Lady Danbury tried to, like, I almost had my freedom. And I mean, that was huge.
Yeah, she was ready to escape, and then it all got thrown away here with Marcus inadvertently. Apparently, the way they're doing it, and she said, Danbury said, you know, not my friend, not Violet. You know, you're not going to take something from me again.
Yeah.
And that was such a massive reveal, and I think it's one of the first times we've seen this version of Lady Danbury, not Queen Charlotte, have that kind of like emotional outburst and just let it go and just say things exactly the way she's feeling.
As the older.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This version of her.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Because we saw it in Queen Charlotte.
I feel like we're going to get him talking to her saying, look, I had no idea that you were that miserable, because she put on a front to society. And I get a lot of women in that time, women in a lot of time periods in history, and you know,
even today.
I was just gonna go there. Have to put on a front for happiness, and it's a very, very sad thing. But I'm wondering if we're not going to get from him, like. But then again, if she's like, I was running away and you told father, you know, and maybe he's going to come back with, I just thought you had cold feet. We thought he was a good match, like blah blah blah. But he seems like. You're right. They didn't have him give the face of like, oh fuck,
you got me.
I'm sorry, or whatever. He just like we're
this
on
face
it right,
right
now.
here.
He just looks like, wait, what? You know. So
he's
totally
really trying to
different, a totally different side. It was almost it was an angry but like a vulnerable side of Lady Danbury as well. It's like because you know in season 2 she gave the speech to Kate like I've lived and I've loved and all that, you know. And now it's like she just seems like you were the cause of so much misery for me. And it was a really, really powerful moment. And I'm really curious to see how they're going to follow up on that and whether we're going to see this relationship patched up between her and her brother.
Yeah, I really want to see Marcus's side, because now we got a good portion of Lady D's side. Now I want to hear Marcus's side here on what he believed was either right, whatever the case may be. Because again, this face here, the way I'm taking it, and could be wrong, is that he was confused and trying to connect the dots of where he did whatever Lady D.
Yeah,
was
I'm
saying
sure
that,
I'm sure the truth is going to be somewhere in the middle
Or
of
maybe
both their stories.
maybe even you could go as far as like, look, maybe Dad knew that Lady Danbury wasn't happy, and told Marcus like, your sister is your responsibility now, and if you don't get her in line, then you're whatever. And like he was under Dad's thumb too. You know, we saw. I mean, go back to season 1. We saw how terrible of a fucking person the Duke's dad was, and it's like, who knows? Maybe their father was like that, and Marcus felt like he was under his thumb. But definitely,
the face though doesn't give me like I tried to set you up.
Yeah,
kind of
I think
feel.
that's the main point that they were trying to get across is that Marcus had no idea what he did all these years ago, and it said he said, "Tell me what I did," you know, or what is it?
Yeah, the fact that he even had to say it, like he didn't say, "Are you still mad about that?" He said, you know,
well, he did mention that. Are you mad that I was Dad's favorite? I was powerless.
No, but that's what he thinks she's mad about. Like he doesn't have a fucking clue.
Speaking of not having a clue,
that's a great segue. I was going to go that way too, but you did a little bit smoother.
Benedict was invited to a party, and he was a little bit taken aback.
He does look
from
like
it.
a vampire.
He does look like a vampire.
100%
he would not be out of place in Vampire Lestat.
You put him with Louis or Lestat, or you throw him. You throw him into any other vampire film that we've watched, and he fits right in. Look, he could be up there with the Volturi up on the balcony,
perhaps
looking down on everybody.
Perhaps,
look, I don't think he realized it was that kind of party. It was interesting when he came back in, and she was asking like, you know, what do you think? And he's like, oh yeah, I think, you know. So I think maybe. Maybe she had, questions as to whether Benedict would have any interest in being with a man, and so she wanted to send him out to have a one-on-one conversation to kind of read out the vibe. Because remember when Benedict was at the artist party and he saw the host with another man, he wasn't like, oh, what he wasn't.
Yeah.
He was just like, oh well, everybody's partying here. You know, that was kind of his response. So
and remember that conversation that they had too about the artist, where he's like, I can't be, essentially I can't be who I am in public and whatever.
Right.
And Benedict seems sympathetic to it.
Yeah, but they've shown. I mean, obviously, look, Benedict has a very physical relationship here with Lady. Is it Lady Tilly? Tully?
Tilly.
Lady Tilly. A very physical relationship with her, and they showed him sitting behind her and kissing her neck and stuff. So it was more romantic than just like, hey, just this hookup and like, hey, I got to hop in my carriage and get back home. But he seemed like he was kind of open to the idea, and then he just seemed like he got like cold feet and left. I
thought it was he realized what was all happening and kind of put it all together, and he was like, I'll just see myself out. And not saying that it's not something he's into or whatever. I think he was just shocked by it and kind of taken aback, because I think he thought the relationship with Tilly was maybe different than what she was going for.
It's just, yes and no. Like he looked shocked at first when he saw them kissing, almost like, because I thought like, okay, they're definitely setting something up here. Like the dinner was one thing. And then on the balcony, like when he basically said, I think you're charming, it was like Benedict's response was warm, inviting, it was like, charmed by it. Right. So when she went back in and then we saw them kissing, it was like, okay, well, he's kind of cool with it. And then he walked up and she invited him up, and he just looked like he froze up, and look, for somebody who hasn't been in that situation before, this is one time I'm not going to say we've all been there. But for somebody who hasn't been in that situation before, you'd imagine it would, you'd kind of be nervous about it or whatever. And he just was like, shit. And he bailed. So,
but I think it is important to note that, again, I don't know what you think, Diamond Dave, but do you think that Benedict thought his relationship with Tilly was different than what she thought it was? Like maybe they weren't quite connecting on what exactly their relationship was. And maybe, he obviously thought it was exclusive until this, and then that threw him off because we never saw her make any mention of, anything like this that would give him any clues. Like this was kind of like the cold bucket of water on the face, like, hey, this is kind of what I wanted this relationship to be.
No, I think right now, Lady Tilly is living a very free life and enjoying every bit of her free life that the free life that she lives. She can have. I think what they're also showing us too is she can have anything she wants and it's okay, which is great. Now, as far as Benedict goes, I don't think that he thought they were exclusive yet, because I think he was still exploring the boundaries of what they may or may not be officially. But as the viewer, I was kind of curious when she mentioned Paul. It wasn't like cousin Paul, brother Paul, uncle Paul. It wasn't anything. But then when we got to the table and then we saw this guy, it was like, oh, to me, it was like she's in a relation. Is she in a relationship with him, or is it an open relationship, or however, which it is for the most part. So I feel like Benedict, out of all the stuff we've seen him in, especially in the open house where there was clearly, or the art house where clearly a lot of partying going on, it didn't really faze him. So I'm just kind of curious now if he did have feelings and was kind of caught off guard, but is maybe open to hearing more, or whatever the case may be. Either way, I feel like the follow-up is going to be interesting, to say the least. On
because it's all speculation for us.
Look,
at this point.
I think they made it clear with his conversation, the other gentleman, that I'm not going to say that he's into guys and girls. Like, I'm not going to go that far, but he certainly didn't write it off. You know, the other guy gave enough hints that he was interested in Benedict, and Benedict wasn't shutting it down. He wasn't uncomfortable by it. No. So he didn't show uncomfortable. He didn't come straight out and be like, look, I've been hit on by other guys where I'm just like, hey, you know, I appreciate it. I'll take any compliments where I can get them, but you know, I'm straight, or I'm not into guys, and you know, hey, and it's an easy way to just tell somebody you're not interested, but keep the situation cool without like trying to be like, oh, I'm not into that, you know. And so, but he seemed like he was kind of taking the compliments, and they had like this like early chemistry, but then. And maybe he thought like, oh, he's hitting on me, but then he saw him kissing her. Look, there was a lot going on, is basically it. Like, was he just hitting on me? Because I think I got the vibe of like, he's here, you know, with her, and they're obviously intimate. And imagine like being out on the balcony and be like, I'm pretty sure he's hitting on me. And he's kind of like into it, but then he goes and he sees him kissing her, and then they ask him to go up to the bedroom. And then it's like, look, some people, like, we can have adult conversations here, right? Sometimes in situations like this, you have two men who are heterosexual and a female who's heterosexual, and everybody gets together and has a heterosexual party. And sometimes you get together like this, and you have a female who's into guys, and guys who are into females, and guys who are into guys, and everybody just parties together, like we saw at the art party, right? It's like like a Game of Thrones party sometimes. Everybody's just partying together, right? And I think like that could throw you off if you didn't initially know what the boundaries were, what the rules are, where this is going to go.
Well, Benedict didn't know what he was walking into.
That's
he just said, hey, come over and have dinner with my friend Paul. Or with Paul. It wasn't even my friend. It was just Paul. Well, who the hell's this Paul guy? What's going on? He doesn't know what he's walking into.
I think had she but she when she goes back in.
See, because look right here. Diamond Dave's got this shot on Benedict right here. Dude looks confused as hell as to what's going on.
Because he's like, was he just hitting on me? You know, like, right? Like, she's inside there, and he knows I'm with her, but she's hitting on me. It's like, it would all be.
Well, and then he also did ask, like, hey, what's your rapport? I'm surprised you guys, actually don't tell me. So he was trying to really catch up on what those two were really doing, or why was this all going on. Either way, I'm very intrigued to see how the story is going to play out with Benedict, because like you guys were saying, I feel like if Lady Arnold would have actually just maybe went about it more upfront of like, hey, I'm thinking this, because just judging by the way these two have been since the start that they met, they have been pretty frank with each other. So I'm surprised that Lady Arnold thought this was the way to go about it. But either way, because of the writing of it, this is the situation we got to get conversations started.
Yeah, it's like not even like a, hey, in all your travels with art, have you ever seen anything interesting? Like, not even
Look, these,
trying to work around
these are
to it.
situations where it's helpful to lay out, some ground rules.
What do we need, Oak? We need communication.
Mason Quinn's going to come in and just say, okay, are we going to go up and party? What are the rules of this party? Who's doing what with what, and who's comfortable with what? And they also made it clear, look, and sometimes they didn't have a situation where everybody was drinking to the point that they were hammered. They were out on the balcony having a good conversation.
Nice dinner party.
Yeah, so a very intriguing scene, but I think the way I read it was Benedict was kind of open to things, but he just like froze up and was like, I gotta go.
We shall see. And
we don't got much time left here, folks. But shout out to again the I'm just gonna say hair department for Queen Charlotte, because again another fantastic hairdo here for the Queen. I can't get a good shot of it right now, but either way, shout out to the team,
and
making
big
it
shout
rock
out to
star
the props team for having the big reveal at the big ball that
Queen loved it.
At the party they had at the party.
She approved of
pop-up flowers.
Yeah.
Folks,
way to
more
go, Will. And
2 more to go.
I forgot his wife's name.
Penultimate is up next, ladies and
Penultimate.
gentlemen.
It's coming.
We know.
For Diamond Dave Damone, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This has been Bad Medicine. That was Bridgerton. Thank you so much for staying with us for the end here. We'll see you on the next one.